welcome to Sav&D. It's been a while since we played D&D, like a week. How's everybody doing? Hi.
I need this in my life.
Yeah. Speaking of things that it's been a while, some years ago, a group of adventurers came to this God's forsaken land in search of fame and glory, and some answers about a really weird dead dog. Before they found those answers, though, they got severely munched on by a undead and forced to run away, and the region's kind of deteriorated since then. It's been a hard few years. But we join a group of individuals. I hesitate to call you heroes yet. Yeah, the spiders were the worst part, it's true. On a small vineyard, relatively removed from the chaos up north, these reports of undead and bandit queens taking over towns. Don't need to worry about any of that. You're just here to do some good, honest labor. Whether it's adventuring to get rid of giant rats, helping around at the vineyard, or preaching about the end of the Elfoisie. For indeed, this vineyard is owned by a lovely elf by the name of Lady Talon. And by her very presence here, she must be oppressing the poor human workers underneath her. And I believe that is why our Lord and Savior, the one and only Saint Konrad, has returned to us.
For the glory of a humanitarian.
Hurrah, comrade!
Oh god, I missed that.
I'm still in the other stream,
Yes,
by the
you
way.
are. And you're about to not be. Boop.
Do you know? Wait, how many of us can speak Orcish?
Not me.
There's three of
Everyone
us.
else.
Y'all gonna plan Orcish, I can already feel it.
Well, Cole knows Yarrik from.
From the before times.
Yeah. Before the times either.
The bad
So many
times.
spiders. Oh, so many spiders.
She doesn't know about the spiders though.
That's
what
why
happened?
we're telling the tale.
And we also have one new face with us. Amxal?
Yeah? You want a description or
Yeah,
whatnot?
yeah.
Alright,
What's your
yeah.
plan?
Well, you see before you, Anka Linyova. She's a dark-skinned catfolk with a very vibrant, almost kind of eldritch-like green hair and eyes. Though her ears and tail, they're more natural black. You know, average stuff. She's got some form-fitting leather armor and all that, but she also has on some baggy cloaks and whatnot and hood to make sure people don't just see the cat ears and tail all over the place. As to why she's here, I guess. Well, the vineyard owner here was nice enough to put her up for the night and might as well help out in return for it.
Oh, you're so dead.
Indeed. And so we find our heroes, our wizard, warlock, cleric, and ranger now. Yes, you've either
burn a forest
worked
down.
here, done some adventures here, or are trying to overthrow the Elfoisie here.
I
Although,
tried to burn a forest down, so my argument was that I couldn't still be a druid anymore, but I could be a ranger, because not really is.
it's true, you're not morally obligated to protect the forest anymore.
Yeah, you really aren't.
Yeah, you got routed out of Pathfinder 2 and back to 5e. Back to the,
Back to-
Arguably,
sweet, safe embrace of 5th edition.
Yeah,
I don't know,
back
I
to
always
the
do-
welcoming arms of the safer 5e.
No more shillelagh. It feels bad.
I mean, you can still actually, you're a ranger. You can't shillelagh anymore.
They don't have
But I can't
cantrips.
3D. I can't 3D8 them, can I?
Nope.
No.
Shillelagh is not that good, at least not to like 11th level.
Here's
Is
the
he even that
thing.
good at 11th level?
All cantrips go up at 5th and 11th.
Yeah, but I thought Shillelagh was just turn weapon to D8. It's now magical as well, and you use wisdom instead. I didn't think it actually got any improvements at 5 or 11.
It wasn't just magical, mate. It's in 2D. You do your damage again.
No,
on
I
dead.
know. But in 5e here.
Oh,
I'm
actually,
saying.
you're right.
Oh.
Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I guess that makes a lot of sense, considering it just transmutes a weapon.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We find our heroes at the guest lodging on the edge of the vineyard. After a hard day's work, everyone has got their day's worth of sweat on them, a bit of dirt from the gardens outside, and you've sat down to a nice meal when a knock comes at your door, and the lady's daughter, a young half-elven girl by the name of Amalia, sweeps inside with a smile and a small pouch in her hands, which she sets on the table beside you and says, "Fair pay for a fair day's work, everyone. You've all been most helpful around here." And she'll set it down, and you hear the heavy thunk of quite a bit of coin in there. She'll give you a smile and say, "Now, I'm not one to tell people how to spend their money, but we do have another guest on the other side of the property. A dwarven merchant. Might have something of interest to you, but I'll leave you for the night." And she'll give a bow.
As always, pleasure seeing you as well. See you tomorrow.
Alright. On a scale of 1 to 10, how flirtatious was that meant to be?
I wasn't trying to, but okay.
I was just... That's why I was asking.
Eh,
so
let's
then-
call it a decent 4, maybe 5.
Alright, so yeah, she'll just smile back at you and then turn to saunter out. And you quickly find that your day's labors have set a rather hefty 100 pieces of silver on the table.
Alright then, I will
Ooh.
casually reach over and get my 25.
Same. Plus.
Call will grab her 25 as well.
Actually, before I reach and take mine, I'll just look to Konrad.
No. None of it is for me. The spreading of the good word of a future of a humanitarian and the greater humanitarian. That is reward in and of itself.
Give
But
me a
how's
charm
the-
test.
But how's the humanitarian supposed to fund itself unless you pay your share into it?
Cole will take his 25 as well. She doesn't even question it. She just scoops in, grabs the extra 25 silver, real sly like. If you want, I can roll to see if anyone else even notices while they're talking.
That sounds like a perception from us versus a stealth from you.
A sleight
Oh
of
my
hand,
God.
actually.
A sleight of hand from you, while a perception from us.
I would happily roll that.
Well,
Why am I
we should
clicking? I
probably
just click
be
on it.
using our passives. But
Oof. I rolled. Can you,
That's up to Savin. You want us to use passive or you want us to actually roll for it?
Yeah, I guess passive perception. It looks like
I
everyone's
fucking-
paying attention to Konrad at this particular moment.
I am paying attention to Konrad.
no, you make a fair point, but I bring the ideals and the rhetoric and the fire that must burn in the heart of all the humanitarian. They need no finance, not if their belief is sufficiently strong.
Uh-huh. Okay then. You keep telling yourself
These
that.
coins, they are the tools of oppression utilized by the Elvoisie. They are the ones who assign the value of a silver piece to a loaf of bread. In the world of tomorrow, the future humanitarian, you shall not need tokens of barter. A fair work shall be rewarded in the fruits of that work.
Uh-huh. Then why are you still working for an elf?
All the
I
revolutions
see
have to start from
poor
somewhere.
Woman, that one that came in just now. You saw the little girl. To her pointed ears, she is a half-elf. Her poor father, he must be suffering from the greatest oppression. I am here to save him from the wiles of the... Look, she makes good wine, okay?
Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for.
So come.
Merz, you can
how
go
will
ahead and
we
have
know-
inspiration.
How well will
Surprising
we know each other, by the way?
We've been working
How
on the
long we-
farm together for a while.
Would Cole know that Conrad also spoke Orcish? 'Cause would Conrad have chipped in when Cole and Yarrik were speaking Orcish to each other?
I think that's a fair assumption.
Okay, cool.
Picking
Oh,
up
comrade.
the language.
Oh, but very clear. Cole asked Conrad in Orcish whether she thinks half-elves are worth saving.
Of course. They are the legacy of the oppressive class system. It is only they are the truest victims of the dominion of the Elvazi, for they do not have a true place in the ranks of the commonly oppressed, like the humans and the dwarfs and the orcs, and nor are they Elvazi. They stand in between, and so they are dropped, left at the very bottom of everything. To them I shall reach an open hand, the hand of the greater humanitariat, and I shall lift them up to stand side by side with us in equality.
You know, I don't understand a word of that, but I'm pretty sure he just said something about the whole entire Elfazi again.
Oh, you're catching on quick. It
Yeah,
was
well, indeed.
indeed a magnificent speech about the oppression of the lower classes.
Cole would
Brings
just
a
nod.
tear to my eye.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go find that dwarven merchant that the little young lady told us about.
Oh yes,
I
I
wanna come
meant to
with.
ask. Can we actually accept dwarven gold instead of elven gold?
I love that there's an actual mechanical benefit for listening to Conrad prattle on now.
I hope we run. I hope that in the future we run so many short shots of this. Eventually, Savin gives up and goes, "You know what? I have to turn this into a proper small campaign."
I mean, I would happily run the adventures of Conrad now that he's back from the dead.
Konrad never died. He was just
wow.
He just faded away of old age.
Faded away to another
I don't know
place
how.
which needed the revolution.
I don't know about this comrade individual, but I love this already.
Well, comrade, while even dwarf coins are tokens of oppression, they are not the ones who imposed them. Just as while the mechanisms of oppression still remain, you are free to operate with them. To a human merchant, you can give and take these tokens of labor. You can do just the same with a dwarf merchant.
Oh, I see. So we're going to accept the dwarven gold until we abolish the chain. Gotcha.
Indeed. And when the chains are abolished, why, there shall be no need for coinage, there shall be no need for formal abolishment. The enlightened self-interest of the united dictatorship of the greater humanitariat, that shall be our guiding light. That shall be our lodestar for the future.
Until that point, I think I'm going to stick with my cut.
What if I want to be rich?
You shall be exactly as rich as all other members of the greater humanitarian.
What if I want to be richer than other people?
But you shall not wish to. For such an idea, it only comes because of your exposure to the tools of oppression from the Elvazi.
But if I was richer, I could own a really big house.
See, but then you'd be part of the problem and be part of the oppression. You're just feeding back into it.
But I'm not oppressing anyone in my house.
Not according to Konrad here.
I want to see
Isn't that
Konrad's
right?
view on this.
This is an unfortunate matter. The sickness runs deep in your mind, but when the world has changed,
I believe you
these
just dodged my
foolish
question,
ideals
Comrade.
will be washed away. You will learn to look with the eye of all people, not just yourself. And with that eye, a hole in the ground shall be as the tallest tower of the largest mansion. For it is what you need, and it is what you have.
The proletariat will rise!
So, you're saying that what we should do is that we should become as beasts and live in holes in the floor and never strive for greatness, because that would be evil and horrible. Never strive for individualism, because that would be evil and horrible. Never strive to be different from one another, because that would be evil and horrible. So we should all be the same.
Yeah,
Most
that's
of
exactly what
us
he's saying.
are already forced to live in holes in the ground. Most of us are constricted by the upper classes. We cannot become anything greater as long as these capitalistic systems are in. The big man will forever hold the workers down. We have nothing to lose but our chains!
It's better to just accept it and move on with it, really.
See, I'm on a sort of middle ground. I'm not with Anka over here, or Comrade. I believe that what you gotta do is use what you can do to get yourself in a better spot. I'm not looking to oppress anyone.
validity in that, comrade, but perhaps I can appeal to the damaged portions of yourself, and through them reach
I think
inner fire.
I think that your
Because
language is very oppressive right now, Comrade. The elves don't call me damaged.
you have not heard what they say behind your back, comrade. I see no need to deceive you or to tell you anything but the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. They, in order to keep you enslaved in this gilded cage, they tell you these pretty little lies. But, as I was saying, the best way that you can uplift yourself to a level that you wish is to lift everyone with you. If we join together in unity as one greater humanitarian, one single Soviet, then we can all as one reach to the furthest stars.
Right. Anyway, I've had enough of proletariat talk for one night. Off to the merchant. And then I'm just gonna walk over to where the merchant is, because I don't know where that is, Savin.
Neither do you in character. You just told
I mean,
me
you
he's
told-
somewhere else on the property.
Alright, fine then. I'll just walk outside and I'll just continue moving around until I find them.
All
Yarrik's
right.
gonna walk up to
What's
Yarrik.
your passive perception, Angel?
It's 11.
All right. Just hold your horses for just a second. Gotta do a thing.
Okay, boss man.
Do.
See, I think Comrade's more of a Karl Marx, whereas I'm more of the
An 11, you said.
Stalin.
It is an 11, yes.
All right. So you don't see anything out of the usual. It's, sun's just set behind the ocean, and you have night vision, being a catfolk and all, so you can see well enough. But despite the fact that it's a cool, clear, and fairly windless day, you're sure you can see some of the brush rustling just on the edge of your dark vision. But it's probably nothing.
Well, probably best not to go alone. Who knows what kind of manner of beast or thing is out there. So I'll step back this way. Anyone else coming?
Yes, I'm coming.
Cole's
Just
already
one
got up.
second.
Cole's already got out of her seat. She's pushing at Yarrik.
What is it?
And she whispered to you.
Okay, right. Just gotta grab my silver wheel. Is my silver still on the table?
I didn't grab your silver, I only grabbed Konrad's. I didn't steal
Then I'll
everyone's
assume
silver.
this. He's just gonna grab my own silvers, then I'm gonna walk off. Right. Let's go and get ready. Gonna go. Are we leaving right now? I feel like
we're
we should
going
leave
to
right
the
now.
we're going to the dwarven merchant, apparently.
So I'm just gonna grab my sword, my shield, don on my armor because of course I'm not fucking walking without, right? Get my explorer's backpack on
Well, you don't
and
have
my
that normally?
stomping boots.
Alright. Would everyone please roll a perception check?
I
Sure
can do
thing,
that
boss
for you.
man. Perception. Oh boy.
Alright.
I get the ranger's bonus thing as well if we're traveling between stuff. If need
You
me to
are
bring
not.
any
You
of
are
that up.
traveling inside of a house.
Great job, team.
Alright.
job.
I'm so proud of all of you. Cole,
What did I roll?
you are fairly certain you just heard a scream from somewhere. Probably off, like, to the west of here. In one of the other buildings.
I'm gonna shout out in Orcish, just because she's used to saying in Orcish, that she had something over here. Then afterwards, as an afterthought, she'll shout out in common. Anka can speak common, right?
I do
yeah.
speak common.
I
We all
sincerely hope
speak
you can
common.
But I'm thinking that if she's been on this farm for like a year or so, she'll speak other people, but she's used to speaking with Yarrik, and she's only used to probably doing combat with Yarrik out of all of you. Is there a window over here, Savin? Or am I just walking pointlessly? Would I know if there's a window
There's
over
a
here?
door over there.
Is there a window in that room?
There are no windows in these rooms, but there is a
Alright,
door
then.
like that away.
She's gonna... Can I run here and then start stealthing to go outside?
Yes, you can indeed.
Awesome. I will slap the stealth button. And do absolutely appallingly.
Alright. Yeah,
Oh boy.
I think you can see some stuff now.
Yeah, just barely.
So Cole, as you slip outside, you notice that the half-elf girl who just delivered your pay is currently being carted off with her hands bound up by some sticky, like, silky rope, and with a fairly significant amount of blood running down her face by a group of tiny little muzzled humanoids. And there is a racket coming from another building nearby.
Oh, a racket coming from another building, eh?
Yeah.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Is
I'm-
that you, Savin, or was that Snippy?
That was Snips.
Uh,
So yeah, what do you want to do about that? Because otherwise they're just gonna keep walking off.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
I'm gonna. Yeah, we're gonna stop that criminal stuff.
Alright.
I'm gonna...
It is.
Oh, I get to roll my initiative now, don't I?
Yep, it is init time.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh man,
How do I roll for initiative?
just click on your sheet and on your token, and then hit initiative on the sheet.
Initiative and initiative again. I get it twice.
Yeah.
Why am I on 8? Wait, how? I rolled like
'Cause-
absolute garbage compared to Konrad. How's Konrad rolling like a god?
See,
Uh,
Konrad.
It's Konrad.
Yeah, because Konrad, basically.
Konrad is not a man. He's an
Wait,
ideal. He's a legend.
Wait,
This is
int
entirely
plus
accurate.
dexterity.
No, it's special for him because he's a war mage.
Oh,
Others like us just get dex.
Yeah, you.
I have advantage, and I still roll like dog shit.
Yeah, that's the way the dice rolls.
Feels bad, man. The entire enemy team is faster than us.
It's fine. They're
Yeah, there's
just
kobolds.
kobolds. What's the worst that can happen?
They
I'm
all get
having
around
a
you and they
skill
all get pack tactics.
I'm stealth.
I mean, look,
it's
I
okay.
wouldn't worry about something like that. That's clearly nothing to be concerned about. So I'm just gonna hit the sort button here if everyone's on the board. All right. Yes.
Savin,
Yes.
I just feel like I should let you know. I think I can see out of other people's tokens.
I can't, unfortunately.
It's fine. It's Konrad.
You know what, if you can, that's probably because you have control of their character sheets. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick.
Oh yeah, I could tap everyone's token and get stuff.
Yeah, I've got 60-foot dark vision, but I can't see 60 foot into dark. Is that normal?
Yes, it's because at 30 feet and beyond it starts darkening out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, where is Snip Snaps? There
Well,
he
I've told
is.
you guys there are people there anyway. But I'm stealthing now.
I mean,
Wait, do
you
I
can
get
see
to-
them as well?
Do I get bonuses for being stealthed with the initiative?
No.
No.
Different for Pathfinder then.
Let's see. Do. Cool. Right, you're just as Freya. Not
Wait, how do
Freya.
you-
Freya.
Wait,
There you
Why
go.
would it be Freya?
This Roll20 has a lot of people registered to it because it's quite
A
old.
lot of people.
Yeah.
It's been
Can we
used for
change
many
it?
short shots.
Yes. All right, there you
I
go.
can change it
Everyone,
to, like-
everyone should just be able to see out of their own character sheet now, right? If everyone could check their tokens.
Well, I could only see that if I
Yep.
had start.
I can still see from Keol.
Click your token again.
It would be reasonable for Konrad to have supernatural abilities like that.
He can see out of the eyes of the oppressed. All right.
Although Yarrik's nameplate seems to have gone.
Yeah,
oh, yep, I
the
can fix that.
nameplates were set to be visible to only.
There you
So
go.
it's Anka. Anka's not visible for me.
It'll have been everyone.
Yep. Oh, not everybody, but most of you. There you go. Okay, everything should be good now. All right, professional streamer. All right, so the kobolds, the basic bitches, are going to go first. So these two are going to work together to drag the cat girl, or not the cat girl, the half elf away. 1, 2, 3. That's about as far as they get on this turn. Drag her away. Some kobolds you can't see are going to do some stuff. Don't worry about it. Oh god.
Snippy, time to use that magical silver super sword.
Alright, and boop, boop. Yeah, see? What did I say? Don't worry about it. Kobolds ain't shit.
Who's that against?
You don't know.
Oh no, are they they're stabbing the...
Girl?
Look,
Mm,
somebody somewhere is getting shanked. Don't worry about
Might
it.
be the dwarf.
Alright, that's the basic kobolds. Konrad.
Yep. Time to do this my mighty magic of
Double
walk to the
moving.
door and Let's start with casting mage armor.
A mighty choice.
good
Should use
choice.
it on one of us. Oh, that wouldn't have been beneficial to anyone apart from you.
It would have been to me. I got an AC of mighty 12.
Oof.
Oh, fuck.
So, if you were in that kobold shanking range, you'd have been in big trouble.
Ah, yeah, let
appreciate
me
this.
give everyone 4 temp HP.
I've written on my sheet.
I already
but I've
added
written
that
it down anyway.
shit.
I've not added it to my actual character token HP.
Yeah, if you put it in the blue bar, that'd be great.
Nice.
Also, can you give yourself the temporary hit points?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we can. We can edit our.
No, I
It's
meant
a
like, can
beautiful
Konrad
noun.
give himself temporary hit points through the inspiring speech? Can you
He
be your
inspired
own
himself.
height man? And it turns out yes. Alright, a kobold trapsmith. Truly the most insidious of kobolds. Is going to come over here and give you guys a present. He
Whoa.
reaches into his pocket, this big, like, ratty ass leather coat that was probably like belonged to maybe an 8-year-old at some point, and he chucks it at you, and
I don't appreciate this.
oh,
Oh, boy.
Jesus.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Whoa, whoa. Do we get to like roll something here?
Yeah, we do a dexterity
Yes,
saving
you
throw.
do in fact get to make a DC 13 dex save as he throws
Bye.
basically a bunch of nails that explode and go out in every direction.
How do I get dex saved? I just click
Just
dex?
click dex save
Okay,
on
I'm
your sheet.
fucking balling. I'm like, what? I mean, I'm still hurt
so-
as fuck, but
I'm going to say Conrad's probably going to get advantage on this from being through the door.
DC 13. Okay, so 15.
Okay, so
divided by
you made it.
2.
Everybody
do
who
I get
isn't
advantage
Yarrik.
being- Like,
Rip.
I want to argue stealth, but at the same time,
No, it's an AoE,
so
it
really
doesn't
It's an
matters.
AoE, and your stealth was not that great.
Yeah, if it
mean-
had been a direct attack and you were hidden from him, absolutely. But an AoE, like he wasn't even targeting you. He just threw it at the
I
two
ignore
nerds.
difficult terrain though, so you know.
Yeah, you got that going for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so you take 7 damage unless you're Yarrik, who takes 15.
Yeah, you don't want to fall
Jesus
prone
Christ.
in this area as well now.
Yeah, that's not good shit. Luckily though, those of us who are inspired only really took 3 damage.
It's true.
Oh, sorry,
no, you
Yarrik.
took 7.
And he's gonna over here.
Oh no,
Oh,
I took.
Yeah, you were inspired, you took 3. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yarrik,
I get-
did you
I get what you're
add your
saying.
did you add your 4 HP to the damage you took?
I did. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Jesus, you just got bent over, didn't you?
It's all fine.
All right, and then
My face is my shield.
a kobold wearing a even larger kobold skull as a hat is going to run towards you guys, yipping and whooping, and throwing a club with a rattle on the end around. And he's going to
Dear
cast himself
God.
a spell because he's a good boy, and
Not
he
good.
has
I'm gonna
that
get killed by
power.
kobolds.
I mean, look, there are more embarrassing ways to die. Not many, but there are some.
Kobolds weren't this good when I first played.
Let's see. Okay, everyone is in range, so he is going to cast a spell. Konrad, do you have line of sight?
Oh man, this is
No.
great.
So anyone who isn't Konrad who wants to can go ahead and make an Arcana test to see what spell is being cast.
Oh, you bet
Sure,
I
why
am.
not? If it's a freebie.
Oh, no,
I'll
I'm
take
not.
freebie.
Yeah, it's a freebie. Okay. Cole and Yark,
Cole and-
you both recognize the spell Bless that has gone up
Oh,
on Mr. Priest and some of his friends, and then he's gonna.
Oh,
1, 2,
fuck.
3, 4.
What does that do?
It
gives
makes
him a
him
1d4 on
much
basically
deadlier
everything.
1d4 on like, attacks as well.
on
On
attacks
basically
and saving
everything.
throws.
Oh, saving throws. Cool.
Alright, somewhere a dwarf merchant is going to try and shank a kobold and not do so hot. Cole.
So that's Snippy's inner self. Oh, is it my turn? That's it.
Yeah, it is indeed your turn, and some kobolds are making off with a young woman, and other kobolds are throwing spells and contraptions at you.
Right. That wanker who just fucking. Oof.
Mhm.
Am I actually like? If I'm stealth, can I walk up to this guy and just absolutely dick him over with some knives? You know.
If you are stealthed, yes, you have the opportunity to. You will get advantage on your hit roll.
I am going to murk this motherfucker.
All right.
Real good.
What was your stealth roll, by the by?
13. Altogether.
Alright, what's your passive perception, little buddy? Alright, not that high. So yeah, you will have advantage to hit him.
Right. Why am I actually clicking to attack?
Your weapon in the middle of your character sheet, in the attacks box.
Cool. So I press once.
Yep.
Then I press again because I have advantage.
No,
And
it
I-
rolls both, actually.
So
Oh.
you see how it rolls both of them up there, because your character
Oh.
sheet can be set to do that.
Well, I've got 2 attacks because I've got 2 weapons anyway. So,
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so yeah,
So I do-
both hit. So 11
and I
points
also get
of
plus
Pelagios.
2 on both of them, dude. Because my favorite enemy is humanoids,
Let's see, hold on.
so I get plus 4 total.
Oh, yep, they are indeed humanoids, not dragons. Womp.
10, 15,
11 and then
25,
minus 4. Alright, you
the
stab him
second one-
twice, and yet somehow this tiny little asshole is still standing.
How did? 1 second. I rolled 3, and then it said Dex equal 1 plus 3. What does that mean? Did it add my proficiency bonus to my second attack?
No,
or
it
not?
adds your dex modifier. So you have a dex so you have at least a 16 in your dex, meaning
Yeah.
that your modifier is 3. You've rolled a 1 on the d6, and you get your dex mod of 3. So that gives you 4 damage.
Oh, alright, I'm being brain dead. Yeah, cool.
Yep. Alright, and that sounds like it's your turn.
I think so.
Yep.
I don't believe I get any other bonuses.
Alright.
Alright. Kitty.
So this area here is all difficult terrain, yes?
Yes. In fact, let me grab a summon here, and I can point out what the difficult terrain is. So you're gonna have an aura
Just making
of
sure of it.
what was it again? 15.
I think it was 5.
Let's see. The ground inside the spherical area. No, it's a 15-foot.
It's 15 foot? Jesus Christ.
Yep. Ooh, I'm getting some of that delicious lag. All right, there we go. You should be able to see that, yeah?
Oh. I
Oh,
didn't
wow.
add my
Okay.
shit up properly, I think.
So let's see here.
Obviously, it didn't go
10,
through the walls. So.
20, 30. That's as far as I can move. I can not see that kobold's over there very much, but let's try and kill the trapsmith with a Eldritch
do.
Blast.
Anything to get rid of this cunt.
All right, I mean, yeah, you hit. You blow through his goggle and glass goes everywhere. One of his eyes is probably ruined, but he's
Oh,
still
crap.
alive. And
Sorry, I didn't mean to
flailing.
cast the spell.
Dang. Alright, well, that's me. I ain't got any bonus actions to do. I've already moved
Alright.
30 foot and attacked.
Yarrik.
Oh god. It's gonna take me all of my movement just to get here. I can't even see those little assholes. I mean, I can see some little assholes over that way.
You can see part of the trapsmith. He'll have cover if you want to huck a weapon at him or something, but...
I think I'm gonna double move so I can die. No. I know how this song and dance ends. I'm gonna cure myself.
Ah, okay.
Fuck that. Next turn.
Alright. You mean first turn. Kobolds. Alright, so 2 kobolds somewhere are going to do some stuff that y'all don't need to be privy to. Oh, Jesus.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I see those 2 kobolds. Oh
Man,
no.
that dwarf. Oh, that's actually, you know what the good
It's
part is, guys?
not the dwarf.
No, that was the dwarf actually getting shanked.
Oh, that was the dwarf?
Yeah, that was the dwarf getting
Ah.
shanked directly in the face holes.
To be fair, Cole's not too worried about this because this is free. This is free loot then. Because if the dwarf dies, we don't have to buy from him.
I mean,
That's a
technically, if he
morbid way of
dies
looking
on
at it.
this elf's land, I'm pretty sure she gets first dibs on his stuff. But regardless,
I mean,
all right. So a kobold's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 come out here and then do that attack that I rolled that missed anyway. Another kobold is gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna come out here and he's going to sling a stone at Anka.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Phew.
Yeah, that hits.
Bing.
oh, I'm an idiot. Why don't I just do this? I'm actually a fucking idiot.
And these 2 other kobolds are going to do some other stuff. Don't worry about it. And Konrad.
Yeah, so I can try to make my way across the difficult terrain, but that's a losing proposition. So you said there was a doorway to the west.
Yes, there is. Here, I'll draw you a line to it because your character would know.
Yep, I'll get to here, and I am going to cast light on my wizard staff.
Aw, shit, doing smart things.
Good choice.
Yep,
I just
so
realized
the,
something.
Jeez, how am I supposed to
little-
punish you for not having dark vision if you just cast light?
Oh shit, people using their brains.
I mean, I am now probably a more obvious target, but, you know,
I
I was
mean-
that anyway.
Perhaps, but
You mean other than
also...
Cole who ran across spikes, shanked the shit out of a guy, I think is still running it.
There you go. You now have a torch.
Yeah, probably not good for you with the Trillbolt Tracksmith next up.
Oh, actually, that's way too
Isn't
much
he dead?
light.
I thought you
I
blammed
can't
him.
actually control the torch anyway, so...
Are you
Wait.
sure? It says it's controlled by you.
Savin,
I
is
mean,
the-
I don't have any light from it.
What?
is the kobold Trapsmith not dead?
Nope, he's not dead yet.
I'm
can-
seeing light. I think you might need to refresh Merz.
Okay.
It's definitely producing light.
If the Kobold Transmitter was dead, Freya, there'd be an X on him.
Yeah, he
Oh,
is
we've
very
done,
much
like,
alive.
24
He's badly injured,
taken
but
20
alive.
24 damage, wow.
Yeah,
like
this
spiders
little
over
guy
again.
is a tough bastard. Alright, speaking of which, it is his turn. So first we need to see if he can shred you guys again. That's on a recharge. Oh.
Thank fuck.
Oh, thank goodness.
Alright, so instead... let's see. Do you have something escape? No, that's goblins. Okay. I think what he's going to do is he is...
Gonna bippity bappity boot me.
You know... I'm gonna say no, he's not. He's actually gonna disengage. And then move 1,
Piece
2,
of shit.
3, 4, 5, 6 over here. And the Kobold Priest is going to do the thing everyone forgets that NPCs can do. Oh.
Heal.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Oh,
Wait, that's a touch spell it says here.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
Wait.
have that much more.
Why can't I see him?
I don't know.
Because
why
he
can't
can't. He's around a corner or something. I don't know. Who knows?
God damn
You don't have vision of him. As simple as that.
you? Yeah, pretty much.
Triggered.
Is about that. And then the priest is... So he's probably going to move over here, because he doesn't want to get shot. The dwarf needs to make a death saving throw. Oh boy!
Dear God.
Alright.
Is that meant to be Dane, is the dwarf?
Well, Cole, you are up. There are 2 kobolds in your face.
Okay, I've actually forgot something. Apparently, I believe Hunter's Mark is a bonus action.
Yes, but last turn you made 2 attacks, and 2-up in fighting does consume your action and bonus action.
Really?
Yes.
Yep. You can. You normally have one attack, right? That's your attack action, and you can make a bonus action attack using a light weapon. Any class can do that, but it uses up your bonus action.
Oh,
Well, you have to do it as
As part of
when
the
you
attack
make
action.
Oh, you have to do it as part of the attack action.
Yes.
okay. That makes me a bit upset, Spaghetti, but it's still
Yeah.
good.
It's fine. The normal kobolds are much less tough than their trapsmith counterparts. You can probably just get them with 1 sword. I have faith in you.
Okay, I'm gonna mark this goon.
Alright. So let's give him a little target
Alright
icon.
it. And then I'm gonna give him the good one too.
Alright.
Do I need to press Hunter's Mark for you, or
No, I'm
you know
good.
what it does?
I know what it
Alright,
does.
I'm gonna press my stabby button and hope to God that I don't miss.
Alright. It'll be real
And I'm
embarrassing
worried
if you
about it, I
do.
will miss. Oof,
You
no, I give
sure
the good-
don't
give
miss.
the good shit.
He is instantly slain.
Oh, do I need to... Oh, by the way, on subsequent turns, I can automatically reapply my mark now that I killed him before it ran out.
Yep. However, that will be on your next turn.
Yep.
So yeah, you just
Can I move
stab
still?
this guy. Yep, you sure can.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you still have like 30 feet, I think.
Okay, so let's just...
I'm
gonna
sorry,
how much I can
Konrad. You contributed inspiration to the party. That's what really counts.
I'm gonna move, start off with 15 here so I can see where the fuckers are. What? Where did he go?
Don't know. You can't
Wait,
see
wait.
him.
Wait, let me just walk this one at a time. Let me just...
No, you already moved 15.
No,
Get
it's
back
fine.
there.
She can see the square she moved through.
Okay.
Wait, where the fuck did these assholes go?
I
You
don't
have
know.
to find out.
Alright then. You pieces of shit.
Hey, it's how vision works.
It is how vision works, I'm afraid.
I see you now, you piece of fucking garbage.
Gold just shrieks at you.
What, Cole shrieks at me?
No, kobold.
I was
I
gonna
mean,
say,
Cole
like, I don't-
shrieks
I
at
shriek
herself,
myself,
I'm
do
sure.
I?
Anka.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, so first up, I'm going to use my bonus action to do a little bit of healing light on myself and use up 2 of those dices. So 2d6. Alright, 6 HP back.
Nice.
Doubles my HP, so
More
pretty
than.
good. Yeah. Alright, next up, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. We will Eldritch Blast that kobold right next to Cole there.
You're
Alright.
a Don.
Boom. Kills him dead.
Okay, and I still have 5 more feet, so I'm gonna move up
Let's
here.
see. That actually...
Cole shouts out that they're around here, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not looking for those. I'm going for the ones that took the little maiden.
I can't see any more map space out of characters. I can't imagine they went downwards. Unless I'm
They
just
went
understanding how
this-
the map works.
Yeah. Well, they went that way.
They sure did go somewhere this way.
Does that mean they went off map?
It sure does. If you
Okay,
can't see
so I,
them.
Maybe.
I thought the map would expand if they were there. Sorry.
Generally speaking, if you move off the map, you are out of the encounter. You've gotten away. So let's see. That was your movement and action. So Yarrik.
It's a mile behind.
The weapon slays when the hand wills. I will. Oh, fuck. I'll try to charge.
All right, charge what?
Gonna fuck
Around
I
Yeah,
you.
can get about this.
If you scream Leroy really hard, you can pretend that you're reaching.
Just remember that there's no charge action, so you just move and then hit.
Okay, well,
God.
to Yarrik anyway, that I called out he's over here. I don't know where you're going.
Wherever he wants to go.
Hi there, friend. Guess whose
This is
turn it
it.
is?
What's
Well
happening?
then,
Snippy?
I'm going to use the rest of my movement and stay here.
What's happening, Sid?
You don't know. We
Nothing,
don't
don't
know.
worry
We
about
can't
it.
see.
Just
Don't
the
worry
way it
about it.
Oh, this sounds
Fine.
really. Wait, why is there a 1 on the guy next to me, by the way?
Because he succeeded a
Death
save,
saving throws.
which means I need to kill him next turn.
Wait, are these two not dead?
They are not dead.
No.
They are
You said he
unconscious.
was-
Sorry,
There's-
Alright.
I meant they went down. They do in fact. You were both one or 2 points off of instant killing. I mismathed and I apologize.
That's fine.
Let's see. So yeah, normal kobold will shriek and then just rush directly into Yarrik's face, and then kind of see what's going on down here, and he's gonna just take a step back. Just doesn't want any part of that business, but
No, you don't.
he will, yeah, directly in the kneecap.
Oh, bitch!
All right,
Anna!
Konrad.
Yes, the adventures of where the fuck is anyone?
We left you in the dust.
You can follow a screaming orc.
Follow the blood trail.
Ah, yeah, I can see some bits of a kobold next to Yarrik.
Yeah, not
Indeed,
not
I
enough
can't.
of a kobold to attack unless you use like magic missile, but
Well, that is a spell I have. So yes.
all right. I
Just
mean,
step out, point a staff, and
Wiggle your fingers.
Oh,
fuck, how many
disappointing. You get
you get 3 at first level.
3, yeah.
All right, so you
Oh,
you
nice
can't
damage.
not kill him. Actually,
Oh,
5,
that's
6, 7, 8,
disappointing.
9. Yeah, again,
is the-
1 point away from instant killing.
Wait, you could do
Pew, pew, pew.
3d4. That's a lot. Plus 1 as
3d4
well.
plus 3. Yeah,
That's not bad.
and it's a pretty solid first level spell actually. Unfortunately, it scales up very badly.
And it never misses, apparently.
It does
and
not
then I'll
miss.
just step back into cover.
Yeah, unless you're playing 4th edition, in which case it does miss, because fuck you. Alright, Kobold Trapsmith. Well, little buddy.
Don't recharge.
Alright, so he's going to come out here and he's going to throw a stunner at Yarrik.
Oh, what the fuck is your problem?
I don't think a 10's going to hit.
2d6 lightning damage. Jesus. Why can't I play one of these guys?
It's not any worse than what he threw earlier.
Alright, so he misses with that, and then he's going to kind of... Yeah, he's going to move back in here, where it's safe.
He's gonna die like a scum that he is.
Alright, the priest.
It is so mistaken.
Well... Oh, wait, actually, Yarrik, what's your
charges?
AC?
It's 18.
Okay, yeah, he can't possibly hit even with plus. Gotcha.
No. Fuck him.
Alright, the Kobold Priest, however. Well, realistically, he should probably cure... Oh, wait, no, he's out of spells, actually. Alright, it's time to cast a spell at Cole.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Quick.
Whoosh!
Oh, no, I
A
rolled Cleric,
great
do I?
conflagration of divine flame erupts around you. Make an X save. Okay, you're fine.
Yeah,
Nothing
get
happens. And
Fly
then
to the left.
Kobold Priest gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goodbye. And then the dwarf is gonna make a death save because no one bothered to coup de grace him. Hey, success. Cole.
Yep, I am gonna do the thing which is called moving. How much feet is each square, by the way?
5 feet.
5 feet. 'Cause
Alright,
if
cool.
you bring out a ruler, you can see.
2, 3. Alright, there's that fuck. Where's the priest?
Good
Will I
question.
kill the Cobalt Trapsmith? I can kill the Trapsmith actually. He's a piece of shit. I'm gonna mark him as a bonus action. I'm
Okay.
gonna give him the 1-2.
Well, you'll give him the... Oh, no. Transferring the mark is a free action, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. So, yeah, you can, in fact, give him the 1-2. It's a miss and a hit.
Cool. So that's 4 plus 2 plus 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
Do I do slash 1d?
Slash
or is it
R,
slash
1d6.
1d6.
Slash
Cool.
R
Okay.
space 1d6. Yep.
So that's 10 damage extra.
Gotcha. All right.
tell me he's dead now.
No. He probably would be if someone hadn't healed him. But the priest did.
That's unfortunate.
Anka.
Okay.
Just
Well,
Villain's gluts on the ground.
you know what's going to happen first is we're going to try and coup de grace this guy. Because, if I remember correctly, a weapon attack or something like that instills 2.
Only if it's
Failed
from
death
within
save.
5 feet.
You know what I can do?
You can move, yeah.
I can step up and ineffectual bonk him to death.
Alright. Yeah, that does, in fact, kill that guy for real. Bleh.
How come you got +1 to ineffectual bonking?
Because that's a quarterstaff and my strength is -1.
-1, but you get a +1.
Proficiency.
Yeah,
Oh, right, overall. Cool. Yeah, sorry, I was like, what?
Yarrik, you are up.
No servant that has died in the service of the Emperor died in vain. Charge!
Alright, I really want you to miss so this guy can explode himself. Sorry.
I'm gonna hit him twice.
Please
Damn
don't
it.
let him explode himself.
I'm gonna stab him
give him-
twice with
Okay.
a magic sword.
Alright, so the first hit actually does not kill him,
Bonus action.
but the second one will drop him unconscious.
How much damage do you deal?
It's the
Hello?
great sword, so 2d6. Or
It's a
never
magic
mind.
pot.
That's a,
Okay,
that's
so-
a
How
long sword.
is Yarrik attacking twice?
That's a good point.
We're cleric. I can use my channel divinity to do 2 attacks.
Ah,
Fuck
I love
me.
yeah, you
I
should
want to
probably
be a
mention that,
fighter, but I'm not.
yeah, you should probably mention that
Actually, I
before
think the
you do it.
channel divinity is the +10 to hit, and it's your class feature that gives you the extra attack. But whichever. Either way,
Well,
you
I
can
can
do
use
it.
both of those once. Because I only have 1
Yeah.
charisma.
So they're both 1 for. Yeah, so you drop this guy unconscious. He's not dead, but he's unconscious. Kobold time. Let's
Man,
see.
I sure hope he doesn't crit over here.
Yarrik, can you put this guy
no.
down while I run after the priest? Make sure he doesn't get back up.
Not quite yet. I have plans for this one.
Kobold
Fill me
Konrad.
with names.
Make sure he doesn't fucking explode them while you're fucking playing with them.
Oh, don't worry. It'll be very hard for him to throw things when both of his hands are broken.
I heard that the kobolds could live without arms, you know?
Good, there's Conrad.
Just remember, what you do to them, they can do to you.
Where are the kobolds? I only saw the one still alive. Now it's
I think over that
I just
way,
noticed he's...
somewhere, Cole ran off that way at least.
Can't you just see through the window, like, all the blood and everything everywhere?
He doesn't have dark vision. He can't see. He's got that
I think
torch.
he's got light.
Yeah, he's got like 20
Run with
foot.
a half elf that way.
There's a window
20
literally
foot.
next to him, which is probably stained by
Yeah.
blood.
So yeah, Konrad can see into the building and not much further beyond that. But yeah, there's a bloodbath inside for sure.
Is that all of them, or what?
No, there's at least 2 more somewhere down that way that took the little lady of the manor here.
Yeah. Well, maybe gods have mercy on her soul.
We're going after her next after this. You know that, right? Deafening silence.
How far are you moving? I guess yeah, that is exactly they'll move.
Yep.
All right.
This is a matter of principle.
Kobold
We cannot
Trapsmith.
simply allow
Come on,
you
little
to
buddy.
away with this.
Get a 20. Damn it. So close.
No explosion.
He can fucking blow himself up, guys. He
I
has
wanna
a
see
suicide vest.
Yeah, that's next to him. That's great.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
be
not
fair,
mad.
And the
wouldn't-
fucking dwarf, too. Don't forget him.
It probably wouldn't kill me though.
Probably
I'd
wouldn't,
be
but
more
it'd
worried
fuck you
about
up
the
real good.
priest.
Alright, the Kobold Priest is just gonna...
He's gonna eat dirt when I
1,
fucking
2,
find him.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, the dwarf. Alright, that's 2 successful death saving throws. Cool. You can absolutely fit your foot in its mouth. It has a big, fat dragon muzzle.
Don't stop it quite yet. So, do strip it of any useful equipment. I'll get the rope out.
She meant the priest.
Both of them. If one doesn't talk, the other will.
The priest has not been caught. He is still running around. That's why we're in initiative.
Exactly.
Just so you know.
Go find the last one. I got this one handled.
Make sure the other one doesn't wake up either. She gestures to the one behind you.
Oh, don't worry. If you
You might
get
want to help the.
or to live.
Also, consider whether we're gonna wake up the dwarf or not. Do you think it'd be better to get
Right.
a favor from him, or just to like go off with his goods? Just saying Orcish quietly.
I will just pretend you did. Just try real hard to pretend you didn't just suggest that.
So, are you going to
Call
do
for a shot.
anything on your turn, or...
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Go chase the other one.
That's why we're
Where the
still in initiative.
Rasmusuka.
Where the fuck is this wanker?
You
Wait,
have to
what?
find out.
What do you do, Savin?
If you only put Hunter's mark on
Damn
it.
it.
Hunter mark. Hunter mark.
The kobold turns around like an owl. His head just comes backwards. He just goes, "Ah!" Starts scarpering off again.
I'm gonna. Can I still attack? I think I can.
I know there is no way that was 30 feet.
Okay, well, in that case, I can still move. Because I've got more than that. Just that double move.
You have
Not
5 feet of
much.
movement left.
You damn fucking straight. I'm gonna move 5 right towards you.
Alright.
Her arms are like the front half of forearms are covered in cobalt blood,
Yeah.
and she's literally ear to ear grinning at him maniacally.
Yeah, he'd like to leave now. Yeah, Anka. You see Cole come running out the other side of the building.
I'm just gonna
Wow.
ignore that. 1, 2,
I'll just dive over
3, 4.
tables.
And we're gonna coup de grace this kobold as well, so he doesn't get back up.
Alright, don't miss.
I really hope I don't miss.
Nope.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
You break his skull. He's dead.
Alright, let's see, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, so I still have 2 more. 1, 2. It's time to go find the little lady.
Alright. Yarrik.
Well then. First of all, use a bonus action to stabilize the dwarf with a healing ward, and then immediately proceed to disarm the kobold in front of me.
Now, when you say disarm...
I mean, carefully remove any other potential violent, explosive, or chemical agents you have.
Okay, so you don't mean chop his arms off. Gotcha. Yeah, you
Not
take
yet.
you take his jacket off, and yeah, you see inside it's just lined with alchemist fire and a really unfortunate detonation mechanism of a candle that's just burning inside of a pocket.
You see, this is why I'm not stumping out the guy with
Is
explosives.
that a dead man's candle?
So yeah, you throw that out the door, and like 5 seconds later, boom! One of the trees just goes up.
This might be the wrong one to capture. He seems very dedicated to his cause.
All right, kobold. Nope. Konrad.
Yeah, I guess
Best
I'll
size,
just
'cause-
keep romping in this direction. We will need the coal to follow the trail further. I am not really good at all of this outsidiness.
You actually know that Cole is very, very good at tracking.
Too bad neither of us are Yarrik.
All right.
That's true.
Kobold priest time. 1, 2,
I'm gonna-
3,
You
4.
see how far you can run? You piece of shit.
You know there is a ranger spell that allows you to increase your movement speed by 10.
I don't have that spell, Snippy. I can only know 2 spells.
Shit.
All right.
I have
He's
hundreds
he's
of
gonna
magic
run
there.
away. The dwarf
you.
merchant. Kobolds everywhere! Run for your lives!
Relax.
Blood! He stumbles
Don't
back.
touch. Sit down. I'll get to you in a second.
Fuck that! I'll get to you! And he pulls out a healing potion. He just offers it up to you.
Oh. Okay, I guess you're getting to me then.
All right.
I'll-
Mark down a healing
I'm
potion.
grabbing you.
The
Nice
merchant
to meet
pays
you.
his debts.
Name is Yarrik.
Actorson.
Get some rope.
And yeah, he will go upstairs to
Sorry.
get some rope. Cole, it's time to play. Let's see. Find the kobold, I guess.
What kobold?
Okay, what I want to do is, you can still full move while you're in stealth, right? Because my
No,
thing says I
you
can
move
normally
at
move
half
in stealth.
speed.
Okay, can I drop into stealth and double move?
Yes, and then you'll be moving a total of 30 feet.
Cool. I want to go stealth.
Nice.
So did I roll a 21 or a 1?
You rolled 21. There's nothing to give you
what's-
disadvantage.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my movement, I believe.
All right. Anka.
No, do I get one more movement? No, I got.
No.
Where's that at?
You move 6. That's 30 feet.
Cool.
Let's see. Amxal, are you and Konrad both going to kind of just be going off the map at this point to kind of follow the trail?
That was the plan. I was planning to give like a sharp whistle telling Cole, stop chasing the kobold. We have better important things to do, like finding the little lady, and then try and find a trail to follow along.
All right. Then yeah, if you want to drop a survival test, you are welcome to do so. You'll join
I
Konrad
sure
here
do
and
want
fuck
to
off.
try it.
All right. Well, you tried. Actually, you know what? They're dragging a unwilling person who is not unconscious. So yeah, they're leaving a trail that's not terribly difficult to follow. So you haven't
All
lost
right,
them
then.
yet. Yarrik, you have a healing potion in your hand.
It's gonna end up on my belt. Specifically on the pouch.
Fair enough.
Right. Let's get these kobolds one next to one another in this corner. And disarm them. Both of them.
All right, yeah, you're able to remove their daggers.
Perfect. And now comes the fun part.
All right, little dude, I believe in you from the bottom of my heart. Damn it. One of these days.
I mean, it's a success, so
I mean, yeah,
That's something.
he's not dead yet.
It's fine, you can go
Conrad,
back
are
up and
you
just fucking
following
neck him.
along with the survival checking?
By the way, if I'm not...
Sure, if it's easy enough to, that I can attempt it untrained, I'll give it a.
Yeah. They are leaving a fairly obvious trail. Not that obvious, though.
Apparently you guys are going to have to wait for Cole.
Kobold Trapsmith. Alright. Clutch moment here, buddy. Damn it.
it's
Alright, well,
another
y'all
success.
fucked. The Kobold Priest is gonna...
He doesn't know that I'm chasing him anymore, though, does he? Because I've just dropped him to pretty damn
I
good
mean,
stealth.
he doesn't know you're not chasing him either. He thinks you just haven't
But
gotten
it's
to him
very
yet.
quiet in the house.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Actor will come back down and start tying up kobolds. This guy is now webbed and effectively stabilized, so no more death saves. Cole, you're up.
Let's have a look. 1. We came through the door over here, didn't we? Originally, when I first saw him.
Yes.
I'm gonna dip my... What the... That's 2 steps. Oh, I can see into every single room I've passed so far.
Well, you know there's a 4th one near the bottom. Actually, I think you're seeing into that, so there's one at the top
Yeah.
that you haven't seen into. Or no, there is one further down that you haven't seen into yet. So one at the top and one at the bottom that you have not seen into.
I mean, if he's inside the house still, then he's trapped in the house. If he goes outside...
I mean, if he went outside and then you go outside, he can go out the back door. It's hard to hold down a
gamble
house
for it.
all by yourself when it's got 3 doors.
Can I tell as being a ranger? Can I just try and track it?
Yes, you can. You can indeed roll a survival check to see if there are any fresh draconic paw prints.
Because I actually have an advantage of me to tell exactly where people are. 1 second.
Yeah, go for
My
it.
fucking poor sheet. Sorry about this. Also, with favored enemies, I have... What is it? You have advantage on wisdom survival checks to track your favored enemies.
Okay,
Okay.
so you will have advantage on this.
What am I rolling? It's
Survival.
Survival 1.
But are kobolds your favorite
you.
enemy, though?
So...
Humanoids are.
yeah, the
They are-
revised ranger does in fact let you choose just humanoids.
Ah.
So it
do
looks
kobolds count as
like...
humanoid?
Yeah, they do.
They do. I thought they were
Oh.
dragons, actually, but they are not.
That's surprising.
By the
I
way,
don't think they count as humanoids.
I didn't mention it, but I dropped stealth. There's just no point.
Okay,
This
yeah, that's
fucker's
fine.
just sprinting me like a little piece of shit. So that's now 4 movement.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
He ain't even looking at you. He's just going the other way. Bye.
6. I'm gonna mark him with a bonus, which means now I can track him wherever he goes for an hour.
Okay.
And let me give him the good old. Actually, if I step into combat space, unless
Didn't
he
you just move
disengages.
6?
Yeah, that was 6. If I was to
And you
double move,
made
for
a survival
example.
check, so that's... that was your action.
If I have to move back a little. Oh, it's not a bonus action. It says.
Nope. I mean, if it was a bonus
Oh.
action, then you couldn't have Hunter's marked him, so...
Alright. Well, with Hunter's Mark, I know exactly where he is for an hour, so.
Yeah.
That's my action.
Alright. Anka, you and Konrad are off the board. Yarrik, I assume you're going to tie up this other kobold?
Oh, hell yeah, I am.
Alright. He's caught. And they're just off the board. Konrad is gone. He's off the board. Trapsmith is going to leave
oh.
the board now. Goodbye.
Quick question. There were spikes over the ground. Did he roll for difficult terrain?
Actually, that's a good point. So, let me see if I can undo deleting him. Yeah, so he was here. 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, he can still just get off the map, so he's gonna run away now.
But I meant, did he have to roll it for when he went through the door? Because there were spikes around the door.
He did.
Okay.
He didn't have to roll anything, but it does slow him down.
Do I chase him off the map, or...?
I mean, everyone else is going off the map except Yarrik, so up to you. However, at this point, we are out of initiative. Boop.
I don't care that much. I know where he is for an hour. It's like, I have it up to an hour to decide if I really want to get him, because you probably won't be thinking I'll be chasing him for an entire hour. Or maybe you are, I don't know. I'm going to get over here, grab the dead bodies, just drag them over to where Yarrik is, that's okay.
Okay, sure. Alright, so
Yeah,
you're
the
not
priest got
immediately
away.
going after the two squishies who have meandered off the map.
I need to see what Yarrik's doing.
Okay, cool. We'll get to them in a minute then. So yeah, you two go.
Crazy Konrad
And the cat.
I don't have an I was gonna say an aneurysm. I don't am having an
I
aneurysm.
mean,
I don't know I don't have an algorithm, no, an acronym for anchored as of yet. So you'll have to bear with me. So yeah, I'm with Yarrik. So then the priest has got away, but I marked him up. We have an hour to find him if we need to.
Perfect. Which direction did he run off? South, east, west?
Which one would it be, Sav? I don't know if this map is...
so it is normally oriented north, south, east, west, as you would expect. But at some point after getting off the map, he will end up going to the southwest. So in the direction Konrad and Anka have gone. So he's actually a little bit behind them now.
Oh yeah, so she'll say southwest, did you say that? Southwest is what I can tell at the moment. But the map can only last for so long.
They're all heading to the same direction.
If we tracked it, if you killed off the cobalt, looted the rest of these, we could follow behind it and let it lead us back to his lair, and then we could finish them off. You grab that. Did that trapsmith have any explosives left?
Haha, about that. You look behind you at the
About
tree
that.
that's just a big bonfire now.
Just gonna point to the tree.
Whatever, it's fine. They're just kobolds. Then after we can try and... With the dwarf, she'll say, oh, we saved you, did we? In time?
Yes, my thanks. My thanks. I'm Actor Actorson.
Oh, hi. Do you have anything that, is good for taking, big fellas?
If you mean poisons or weapons, no, but I have potions. I gave your friend one.
We might need more of those potions. There are
We
4
might-
of us in total, and 2 of them
Yeah.
are already breaking off the chase off the kobolds that ran off with half-elf.
Not just the kobolds,
Keep
after
it.
this, me and Yarrik have some...
That's the only one I had brewed already, but it only takes an hour to make a new one, and
We might not
Dude.
have that much time.
If we could come back here, Yarrik, before we go for what we need to do, after we finish the kobolds.
I can start work on brewing another one. I understand the urgency.
Hold off on that, actually. You need to make sure you secure these 2 first. Put them somewhere that it's very unlikely for them to escape, and give them another quick pat down with gloves, if at all. We will join our friends. They could be in danger.
A poison
thought,
might be
then.
preferable. A poison might be preferable to a potion if you can make it.
So he cannot make poison. He
Oh,
can make
well.
potions. So he'll just start dragging the bodies into the little warehouse over here.
No time to waste.
Alright, let's go. Can I medicate Yarrik?
How would you go
Does
about
medicine
doing
do
so?
anything? Oh, with medicine, I just want to try
No,
and...
the medicine skill does not do anything like that in this game.
Oh.
Yeah,
What the fuck
unless
is
you
unless
had
you have
to
something
do
like
it.
the healer's kit.
The
I
healer
have a
feat,
healer's
rather.
kit.
Yeah,
But
feet.
you need
Oh.
a feat for that shit, unfortunately.
Yeah. If you guys want to
Healer's
spend
kit
an
allows you
hour
to
taking a
stabilize
short rest, you can spend hit dice to heal yourselves, but
Yeah, no
Oh.
point.
Yeah.
If it was a long rest, sure, because we got our spells back, otherwise, I'm going to go for Yarrik
Alright.
and chase our mystical target.
so yeah, the rest of you If we look at our map, it looks like the kobolds are heading off in this direction, towards the mountains. And, yeah, Konrad and Anka, you chase after these kobolds, and despite carrying this one, they are surprisingly fleet on their feet. The ground they lose for having to drag her, they make up for you having to try and follow their trail. Ultimately, it looks like they will be getting where they want ahead of you at this rate.
Do me and Snippy have that issue, given that I have the advantage of...
Even if you have advantage, you still do need to actually make checks. Unless you have like a class feat that says you can move at full speed.
We flat out ignore difficult terrain.
This isn't difficult terrain. This is
terrain. You're trying to track something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. We can just use the priest. We know for 1 hour exactly where he's going.
Yeah.
Look at the bigger version of Natural Explorer, not just the like local movement one, but the one where you're moving for an hour or more. That one might have something.
You gain the following benefits when traveling for an hour or more. Difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. Your party can't become lost by magical means. Even when you're engaged in other activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, you may not alert to danger. While tracking other creatures, you would also learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long they pass through the area.
Yeah, but that doesn't say you don't have to make a check. That just gives you more information on it.
The mystical tracking, the mystical thing just lasts for an hour. I don't have to do checks for that. I can do checks as well. That's not a problem.
Yeah, because you know where something is, but you don't know the exact trail they took or something like that.
Right. The issue ultimately is that you move at half speed while you track things.
Oh yeah.
And they move at half speed while they are dragging somebody, although she might at some point fall unconscious from the head wound, and then they'll speed up. But for now, they do have a lead on you, and they are going somewhere like in this direction. However, you note that the next like major geographical feature in that direction is like it's the big caves over here, and you'll reach there by like. Let's see, it's just nightfall now, so reach there by like midday tomorrow. And you haven't slept, so that's going to be exhaustion.
Oh, great. Hey, wait, as soon as the hour goes by, can I go to Yarrik and say we might as well rest? We're not going to get there anytime soon at this pace. If we didn't catch up to the guy who's an hour away, because as soon as my hour thing goes off, I know that I'm going to have to start tracking, and that'll slow us down. So we might as well rest and then head there up.
You're right. Hopefully the trail doesn't run cold.
I
might do it right.
Since they don't have to go half speed since they're going over an hour, will they have caught up to us by this point?
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that they catch up and probably like potentially get a little ahead of you, but not by much.
As soon as the hour goes by, we're gonna just stop, because I'm confident that I'll be able to find where the thing is, given my abilities, and I think it'd be better to rest and be prepared.
Yeah. The question I was more asking is like, since they caught up, would they have met up with us, and now we're moving as one group again?
Yes, you are. You are one group again, and nothing happens to our poor 2 wizards while they're on their own. As tempting as that would be, little too mean in the one shot. Gotta keep things moving.
Yeah. So, Keol and Yarrik are of the opinion, or at least Yarrik said he agreed that we'd be better off taking a long rest and going at them at full strength. I'm not going to lose their trail, but I'm going to have to track them from this point onwards, which is going to slow us down.
I won't get this disagree. And it looks like they just wanted to take her, not just sacrifice or murder or something like that, so maybe we do have a little bit of time.
Well, I would actually think if they want to take her, that makes ritual sacrifice more likely. If you kill someone and then transport the body, it is my arcane studies, they suggest that is not as effective as killing them in the place that you want to do it.
Whilst I agree with you, and I realize the irony kobolds, everything can be dangerous if you're not careful. So rather than rush in head first and we give them 4 more sacrifices, I'd rather be prepared.
Yes. Back in my early adventuring days, we were a little not careful about a strange floor tile, and then all but myself and my manservant Vetra fell into it and were dissolved into nothingness.
Oh yeah, wasn't Vetra that one you told us before about that kind of, I don't remember, door story? Something about doors.
Konrad. Da.
Either way, I don't like having not to go straight after him, but it seems like we have to.
It would greatly reduce our combat effectiveness, and we would be fighting them on their own soil.
Alright then. Well, might as well blow spell slots before I get him back from the arrest. Hey Konrad, have cure wounds. And then I'll cure wounds myself.
Konrad.
Did you even get?
So
did you even
as-
get injured?
Me?
Yeah,
Oh.
considerably.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you guys are healing yourself and returning to the vineyard, Actor meets you out before the buildings alongside the Lady of the Manse, a tall, regal elven woman in flowing black and purple capes, who has a deeply distraught look upon her face as she approaches you. I understand you are the ones I have to thank for saving Actor here and much of the vineyard. Though, and she puts her hand to her mouth to cover it a moment, then takes a deep breath and adds, my poor Amalia is missing. Taken by those fiends, isn't she?
Unfortunately, yes.
That'd be correct.
But we're going after them. Soon. Very soon, as soon as we can.
Good.
We believe that she has been taken to the caves in the mountains. We should arrive there. If we leave at dawn, we should arrive there at the first setting of the sun.
Do
Which
we
would
have
be
any
best.
Makes sense.
additional capable fighters we can bring alongside with us?
You are the only adventuring types here. My husband once was as well, though his days of fighting are long past him. All I can offer you is reward for her safe return, and some small trinkets to help you on your way. By morning, I will have paid Actor here to supply you each with a potion of healing, something to keep you alive should these beasts gain the surprise on you. And if you say they go to the mountains, I believe I can tell you exactly where they lead. There is an old barrow out there, of elven origin, one that my family once used when our estate lied closer. I have no doubts that those vermin infest it now, and they mean to sacrifice my daughter there. Yes, that or hold her ransom, but no, they can't even communicate, can they? Oh, my poor little baby.
Kobolds can speak. They can speak to humans. Some of them can speak common.
She just kind of ignores you, suddenly lost in her own, like, oh god, they're going to kill my child. Oh god.
Just gonna quietly.
Don't
shush
worry, lady.
her.
Don't worry, Lady Talon. We'll do everything in our power to get her back.
I know. Thank you. I wish there was more I could do to help, but for now I will make sure that the estate is secure and no none of these beasts attack in the night again. Come, Actor. And she will put a hand on the dwarf's shoulder and lead him away.
Don't worry, we'll question the two ones we've captured. I happen to speak a little bit of Draconic. If they're not good with common, they should at least be able to speak that. Although their willingness to talk to me might be... They might just not be willing to say much. But I have a plan for that.
Konrad, yes, and yes, you can assist.
Oh,
I feel like in this case it would probably be religion, but I'll let you do Arcana at a higher DC.
can I do religion?
Yes.
Cool.
And
Give me that.
I'll,
That's
I'll do
15.
Arcana with an assist then.
Okay.
24.
Fucking higher DC my ass.
Hey, now, you've been in Borks. You know higher DCs mean Jack.
God. Alright. So Freya, Cole knows that there is indeed a holy day coming up. It is Spring Seed Fair. It is basically the first day of spring. It's not traditionally something that you'd sacrifice people on and with religion checks, but you do know that it is a day for fertility and rebirth. And Konrad, you know the same thing, but with that success, you will also glean on to the fact that
The kobolds are trying to bring life to a fossilized dragon egg, I believe.
that sounds like a legitimate thing. Yeah, that could very well be the case. Who knows?
Could I also, with that roll, I have intelligence checks also on my favorite enemies to recall information about them.
Mm-hmm.
Could I try and recall for kobolds why they would want to sacrifice around this particular time? Or what they'd probably want to do with the girl?
Well, yes, sacrifice seems like a viable option. Kobolds love dragons. They're also very traditionally bound creatures. They have ancient tribal traditions dating back many thousands of years that have basically been uninterrupted for aeons. So, yeah, it's very likely this is some sort of human sacrifice thing that's going to be going on here, and it's likely that tomorrow, being Spring Seed, there might be some correlation there. Perhaps they're trying to, I don't know, cause some sort of rebirth ritual by sacrificing a young elven maiden.
Maybe we need to move very quickly tomorrow then.
She didn't actually tell us what we were going to get paid, did she?
Does it matter if you're getting paid? You're saving a life. That should be payment enough.
Yeah.
Also preventing the rise of a tyrannical dragon queen.
Also that.
You say tyrannical, but Konrad, if the dragon freed us from the elvish tyranny, then during that weakness...
Can we not start with that? When
It
there's
would be
lives on the
replaced
line?
by a far worse tyranny.
Jesus
The
Christ.
elves
Here
you
we
can
go.
at least strike down. Also, I would like to point out it's only half-elf. So even if they do pull off the sacrifice, the effects might be somewhat mitigated.
Yes. In any event, Anka is correct. We should rest and we can talk while we travel.
Don't talk too much, I need to do my tracking.
So it looks like everyone wants to take an extended rest.
Yarrik, I want my spell slot back.
Alright.
That's right.
Yep. Come the next day, everyone gets their hit dice and spell slots back. Cole, if you have hit dice that you haven't spent already before you go to bed, you might want to drop those now to heal up.
How do hit dice work, sorry?
Hit dice, you just click it.
Yeah. You
I
press
don't
the
have
hit dice
anything written
button
down.
and you recover that much HP.
I forgot to write my hit dice.
You have 2.
You have 2.
Yeah.
Do I not put anything in the box, or just...
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay.
Just click the hit dice on your character sheet, and it will roll it with your con in addition with it.
Nice.
I rolled 3.
I mean, hey, that's
I've only
exactly
got
what you
3
need.
HP, so
Alright,
what
so
I'm
yeah,
doing is I'm micromanaging my dice.
that top micro. Alright. And the next day it dawns quicker than you'd like. Let's see. I'm just gonna roll some things for no particular reason. Don't worry about it.
I do worry about it. I worry about it very
Okay.
much.
It's
Don't worry.
actually perfectly fine. There is no rain and there is no wind the next day, so no, you had
Oh,
time for a
thank
long
God.
rest, Yarrik.
And you got me.
So the trail is perfectly preserved, and with Lady Talen's information, you pretty much know exactly where you need to go. So,
Can I roll to see the best route there? See if I can save some time.
yes, absolutely. You can indeed make a survival check. Try and
Am I
determine the
getting
best route.
advantage at like normal? I'm
Uh,
tracking-
let's see. Yeah, you can have advantage, and I will also need somebody to roll athletics or stealth.
I can roll
Or
stealth.
let's see, what's the other scout roll? Athletics, stealth,
Like-
or perception.
You know what's good?
Uh,
I have a good 3 stealth. Anybody got any better?
I got 5 stealth.
But you
can't
already
You
rolled
can't do
survival.
both.
Oh, okay. who here has big numbers in stealth, perception, or
Athletics.
whatever athletics?
None of those things. Literally
got it.
none of those things.
I've got 3 in stealth. Anybody got me beat? Merz? Anything?
No, I've got lots of ones there.
Well, sounds like I'm rolling then.
All right. Hey,
God damn
good
it.
enough.
Oh, okay.
Because you aren't traveling through the mountains, just to them. So yeah, the next day the party sets out and makes best pace towards the kobolds. Cole is able to find some better paths that allow you to arrive before you get towards the latter half of the day. And I think all of you know that kobolds, they hate the sun.
They
Hate
sure
it with a
do.
passion. And so there are no guards out and about to worry you. There's nothing, there's no threat as you approach a rather large hill that is covered with standing stones. And on it you see an entrance into the hillside that's been roughly dug out by tiny little clawed hands. This must be the lair of these beasts. And so, having arrived, what would you like to do?
Well, perception first off to see if there's any like tripwires or traps that they've left out before we go in.
Would I do something like that to you?
Savin,
Also,
you know me. I know you. I know you would.
not only that, I also, with my particular,
Nice.
What trap do I
Nice.
trigger?
Doing well, team.
Alright. So I have a
Also-
thing for this.
I also have a thing. I meant to know exactly how many of the enemy there are. Their sizes.
There were 3 whole kobolds on the trail because you killed the rest of them or captured them.
Awesome.
However,
I'm
when
gonna
you
roll
get to
perception
the
as well,
entrance of the
sorry.
barrow, you note that there's considerably more traffic. Let's
Can I use-
see. You'd say there's probably 5 or 6 more kobolds than you fought, and something much larger, some sort of maybe a large wolf or beast of some kind. It's hard to say what it is without seeing it, but
There's
there's
a hob kobold.
yeah, the hobgoblin. There's some sort of large 4-legged creature they have.
Okay, can I try and roll survival to figure out exactly what it is?
This would be nature, actually. Also, we're getting a little bit of feedback from your microphone, like a little beep.
I might have my sound on. Could be that people are messaging me and then that's making sound.
Yep, that might.
I've
that must
muted
be
it now. Yeah, people probably like message me on Discord. I've got to sort out, don't worry. So yeah, I can roll nature if I can figure out what the fuck it is. Like garbage intelligence. Oh well, 15.
Alright. So you know that some monstrous humanoids like goblins and kobolds, and they're like, make pacts with these feral wolven creatures with a beastly intelligence called wargs. They're particularly beloved by orcs as mounts, but even these smaller humanoids can make some use of them. This is most likely one of those, which is bad news for you.
Don't know, I might have got a Yarrik new mount. Or myself.
Yeah,
I'm a
these
ranger.
things are evil to their very core.
I don't think
You've
that
seen-
would actually work out too well for either
Have you
party.
seen Cole? Okay, from these tracks, can I tell what sort of time they normally come back around to do the guard trails?
Pardon me?
From the tracks, can I figure out when the guards routinely come back
Only
out
at
and
night.
how many there are?
They do not appear to come out during the day.
I was just wondering like, if we could set an ambush when they come back out, if I would be intelligent enough to figure out when they would come out.
I mean, they'll come out at night, but that will probably be too late.
Okay, well, we just go in the cage then, do we? There's nothing else for us to do. Just check if there's any traps, and then see if we can go into the cave. If anyone else has better ideas.
I mean, that's what we were doing beforehand.
Oh, cool. Are we doing perception still, or has that already been done?
Everyone's... yeah, if you haven't done perception already, you can do so.
I'm just fucking balling it. I'm just fucking...
Okay,
I
so...
see everything.
There's maybe a 30-foot section of cavern right through this opening, and then it leads out into like a stone structure under the hill. And you're fairly certain you can hear creatures moving around inside. So they're probably just right there ready for you.
Alright, she gestures them back and whispers in Orcish then in common again. This is a bad habit for her. That she feels like there's an ambush waiting around the corner.
I'll translate.
Well, perhaps. Kobolds are sensitive to light, yes?
Yes.
Sunlight?
That is something I was thinking of. I know that Konrad himself, and as well as I, both have a spell that casts blindingly bright light on objects. Perhaps we can use those to try and throw some objects down there that will blind them for us to make turn their ambush against them.
I do not think that's nearly bright enough.
I'm not too sure either.
It is not. I'll tell you that right now. The light spell is like less than a torch.
She tells Comrade as well, because I realized that Merzendi's just come back. Comrade, Cole's come back from the cave entrance, and she's whispered to the rest of you that she feels like there's going to be an ambush around the corner, and there's a lot of creatures just seemingly waiting around. It doesn't seem very normal for nocturnal animals to be crowded around a cave entrance, or at least nearby the entrance outside of the light.
Ambushes are a defining feature of koboldology.
What my point wasn't to get confirmation from you, it was more of a, do you have anything in your arsenal which can deal with this?
Let's see. Well, weaker kobolds, they are most vulnerable to sleep magic. And I do half of it ready. Also, I have the grease spell.
Yeah.
I can make at least a little area on the ambush zone difficult for them to navigate. It be easier to funnel them into Yarrik's giant sword.
How big is the area that you can use grease on?
Roughly a 10-foot by 10-foot square.
And it makes... Oh, because I believe that I'd be dexterous enough to be able to travel over that area. So if you could do that, and I stealth in with the Yarrik at the tunneled area, I could potentially cause havoc while he tunneled them in.
You might be able to, but it is still a risky proposition. Certainly, if you did slip, you'd be on your ass and caught.
Oh, question. How flammable is said grease? Just asking. Could we potentially ignite it afterwards?
Yeah. Sometimes. It depends in a significant part on the alignment of the stars. Yes. There are some aspects to magic that are magical, not purely scientific. The flammability of grease is one of them. So, Savin, do you feel like grease is flammable today?
I mean, does it create permanent grease, or does it evaporate, like, at the end of a duration? Oh, here we go. Duration 1 minute.
1 minute, so yeah.
I
If I was to
mean,
hide,
still, I feel like
behind
grease is
them.
still grease. I wonder if Jeremy has something to say about that.
Does that mean we can light it on fire, or we can't light it on fire?
I
know.
believe you can until I see proof otherwise.
To be fair, it does use a pork rind, so that would make sense. If you use components.
Oh, hold on. Nope, grease cannot be ignited. Thanks, Jeremy. Douche.
Damn it.
Well, Freya, 5e spells components are just, unless it states that they actually use them up, you actually just have to have it for the spell.
Oh,
So it's not used up unless it's actually said.
Mm-hmm. Also, as long as you have either a spell component pouch or an arcane focus like a wand or an
You don't have
orb,
to, yeah.
you don't have to worry about material components at all, as long as they don't cost money.
Well, I think we should stealth in, get ourselves established, cast grease on most of them, and just have a 1 or 2 that's on the front not be within grease, as we can hack them down. And when the rest either choose to flee or run towards us, they would hopefully fall over or be fouled. Does that sound good enough for the rest of you?
I don't know. How wide is the cave entrance?
About 10 to 15 feet, depending on what part of the cave you're in.
Yeah, so
It
that's
is
where we
very
should stealth.
rough.
Or I could stealth ahead anyway, because I can see in the dark.
Perhaps the sleep, as Konrad suggested, would be better. If all of them are, well, at least the weaker ones are down, it leaves us a better chance of just taking out the bigger ones without any problems.
True enough. How far can you cast sleep?
It has an approximate range of 90 feet.
It's more than enough to lob it right through the door.
And
We could always just try a clever disguise.
I don't. Yarrik, we've established this. You're a terrible liar, and you're not going to hide as a kobold.
You're a little bit too big for being a kobold.
I know. I've had the disguise given me for a couple of years now, and I always wanted to have a crack at it, but I never got the right chance.
Perhaps.
See, I always wanted to be an actor.
So you wanted to be a dwarf then?
I mean, anything is better than being a half-breed, let me tell you that. I did not have a good time growing up.
Yes, Savin?
So hypothetically,
Ye.
this cave is just a straight line to like the entrance to this barrow, right? So hypothetically, if there's a bunch of kobolds who are just staring directly at the door waiting for you, hypothetically speaking, there's no way to stealth through that door without them seeing you because they're just looking at you.
What if hypothetically I used acrobatics and I climbed to the ceiling?
So the ceiling's not
You're not
even
going to
10
crawl across the
feet.
ceiling.
Also
You're not a monk.
So yeah, you would need some sort of distraction, like a spell going off or like a bright light that would
the spell will
befoul
go
their
first.
dark vision.
So the spell plus the fact I rolled a 20.
I do actually have an idea for this. I could potentially create some sort of distraction. But it'd have to be pretty close.
I think the spell's already gone off.
Yeah, I think sleep is going
bit
off.
late.
no, I was just printing the spell card.
Oh.
So was I.
You should
Yeah,
probably say that
first-
beforehand, because I assumed it
I
was...
mean, otherwise it would have rolled 5d8, Amxal.
Ah, okay.
Wait, what does thaumaturgy do? Just so you can just make distractions.
Basically.
Only you can make people's appearance or just your own appearance change.
I can do all these little neat tricks, but I can't do them too far. It's only about 30 feet away from me.
I still think sleep is our best plan of attack, which we
I
should
think
really be
sleep.
doing now.
Sleep, let's hit him hard and quick.
Let's put him to sleep. Permanently.
Only
Well,
good
there
kobolds
is
get kobold.
one thing I can do. It is impossible for you to sneak in, Keol, but give me 10 minutes.
Alright, I think we can spare 10 minutes, right?
I don't know. I don't really think we have any minutes to spare.
Oh, if I was playing old Cole, I have my bag of caltrops, so you just lob it at them.
Again, bag of caltrops would not help in this situation. You're going in, not luring them out.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if I lob
they
at
have
them,
they have no reason to come out. We have to go into them.
if I could just hit them with my 99 daggers. I don't have to actually go in.
daggers have a 20-foot reach, or 20-foot range. Beyond that, they're disadvantaged, and you can only throw them to 60. This cave is 30 foot, like Savin said, just to get to the entrance, or wherever the barrow is. Who knows how further in it is than that?
Lob the caltrops, get to 20 feet range, huck 'em.
Again,
The caltrops do nothing for you, though.
literally nothing.
Like, if anything, they're a hampering,
Sorry,
or a hindrance
ignore
to
that.
you.
I was trying to write down the name, but it just didn't like that.
Okay,
Now
so
this is
what is
a
our plan?
knife.
Are we sleeping, or are we doing the...
We're not sleeping again. How about you use
No,
magic?
I meant the magic spell sleep.
And it looks like Konrad is consulting the Great Manifesto.
We really don't have time for a ritual.
If we're gonna do this, can I quickly grab a drink while Conrad does Conrad
Sure.
things?
Oh my...
Cool.
Great manifesto.
Alright.
I'm gonna mute myself so that like
Thank you. So Konrad, what ritual are you casting?
Unseen servant. I'm going to get
Interesting.
Vetra in on this.
Oh God. Okay, yeah, you conjure up the spirit of Vetra in a mindless sort of being. His mighty 1 hit point as usual.
Yeah, but he is invisible. So, here's the fact. Alright, Vetra. Go, stick your head in there. See how many kobolds there are, then come back and then in this send, give me a number.
Alright.
I think I...
So yeah, you send Vetra in. You see just like a faint misty outline before he vanishes into the darkness. And then about 30 seconds later it comes back and you see 4 hash marks appear in front of you. And then underneath it, 1 very large hash mark.
Alright, so with luck, the sleep spell will eliminate the 4 little ones and then big one. Okay.
Then let's move.
Sorry. If there were lots, the sleep spell would have struggled.
Now, anything will help. But let's get moving. We don't have time. We don't have much time.
Alright. So, would you like to lob a sleep spell in?
Granada.
It's like a
And now-
concussion grenade.
And now we hope very much that you don't roll very low on these d8s.
So sleep,
Yeah.
if I recall, you're well within the range. Now it's a 20-foot radius. So let me see. Okay. So beyond the entrance to the actual barrow, how far in do you want the center point of the radius to be?
Let's see. When Cole was scouting, was she able to tell roughly how deep it was?
So again, you're looking at like a 30-foot cavern that leads into this barrow. So let me draw it for you. I have a map, but obviously it's full of actual things. So
Yeah.
you're looking at like a little cavern here, and then it opens up into a larger room, like so.
Alright, well... Let's go 15 foot through the end of the 15 foot into the wider area. If they were much further than that, Vetra wouldn't have been able to spot them. He was
Alright.
tethered after.
Alright, 15 foot. Are you sure? Just have to give you that little bit of uncertainty there. You're welcome.
I get my one shot at playing battleships. I get to take it, and that's that.
All right. So you begin casting the spell. What is everyone else going to do?
I'm gonna
I'm
use my
getting
stealth roll.
position.
I'm getting position with my stealth roll. I'm gonna fucking get in there.
Get in position to get ready to move in.
All right.
I've got
So
shit to shank.
yeah, go ahead and roll me them d8s, I guess, and we'll see if you get anything.
For fuck's sake!
Wow, that was incredibly bad even by sleep standards.
Yeah.
The good news is kobolds do not have a lot of health. So
I mean, they got like 5 at least.
they have a whole 5 hit points, so you do drop 2 kobolds, and then everyone rushes in. Konrad, I'm going to be generous here and assume that you have a torch at the hand, or the
Yeah.
light spell, or some means of illumination.
Do I
Alright.
get to use my stealth roll since they have 2 kobolds who just dropped to sleep next to them?
Yeah, you
Will
can.
there be enough for distraction?
Yeah, you can use your stealth roll. That's fine. So you're a little bit ahead of everybody.
Nice.
And stealthy.
I can see everything in black. Oh, there we go.
Wow, that just screams trap right there.
Alright, so yeah. Here is... Oh, God. There everyone is, and I think it's initiative time, because either you're going to get attacked, or that remaining kobold's going to start waking his buddies up.
Give me that.
I'm going to drop inspiration on this initiative.
That is a thing
Oh.
you
I
are
got
able to do.
16.6. I hate you guys. I had advantage, and I still go slower than most of the party.
That's where the dice fall.
It
How do I
is.
put my initiative in there, by the way? I
Uh,
didn't click my token first, sorry. I
just
got
click your
16.6
token and
as a
press
high
the
one.
button again.
What, the initiative button again?
Yeah, if you didn't get on the board. And you can just adjust it.
Oh,
Well,
that's
or a
just adding
crit.
salt to the wound.
Ooh!
Oh,
Critical
God, not the board.
wolf! Critical wolf!
Bruh,
Gonna turn into a rape wolf.
please no.
Alright, is everyone on
No.
the board? 1, 2, 3, 4 PCs and the monsters.
Cole needs to adjust herself.
Oh, yes. So what's your actual initiative, Freya?
Oh, I really want to use that one.
Too
Okay.
bad.
Fucking Advantage is doing fuck all for me right now.
Alright.
I just want to be fast.
I'm sorry,
Like
I keep
DCL.
trying to tell
Shoot
DCL
me.
it's really not worth it, but
It really isn't.
wow,
Except for on this
Konrad
ship, it's
with
actually worth it.
inspiration still goes.
Initiative is used for fuck itself. I don't want to move fast. I just want to be fast.
Alright, well, despite all of your self-inspiration, Konrad, you still go second to last, I'm sorry. It looks like the warg's going first. So, yeah. The spell goes off, people start running in, and this big, mean, awful, mangy animal starts bull rushing towards you guys with a howl. What's your movement, little buddy? Oh, it's so fast. You're so fast.
But I'm super stealthed.
Yeah, he doesn't care about you. So, those of you can't see it as this happens, but this big wolf charges towards you, and it just lowers its head as it goes. And one of the kobolds jumps backwards onto the thing's back and pulls out a big old spear from a sheath and just rides this monstrosity. Slams himself into the party. Cole, you get
Jesus,
booted
look
out
at
of
that
that
thing.
space. And he is just going to immediately drive his fangs into Konrad, because this thing moved fast.
Yep.
This thing moved very fast!
Oh boy.
It has the
Well,
zoomies,
you know
but
that mighty stuff of one-off insta-killing?
Yo, I'm very
he
familiar with
critted
that.
as well.
Chomp!
God.
Did you just do like 19 damage in one attack?
Yeah, so yeah, this thing just bites Konrad. It would have bit his head off, except, like, the back of his robe just catches on a tooth. And it just barely keeps her from sawing through Konrad's neck. But
Wait, did Konrad inspirate us before we came here or not?
sure didn't sound
We
like
didn't
it.
have to talk while we were traveling. Okay.
Sure did not sound like it. Oh boy.
So yeah, that's Popo's turn. Anka, Hi. How's it going?
It's gonna go alright. Yarrik, can you get up Konrad here?
Yep.
Alright
mean-
then.
Yes.
Okay, well, you know what I'm gonna do on the warg? I'm gonna hex it.
Rue.
Oh, please do. Is that for everyone or just you?
Just
Hex.
me.
Alright, it
Oh,
gets a
we could
heck
have
and
snapped
hex.
hexes, that would have been.
So that's only a bonus action, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here how to do this properly. I'm currently in melee with it, so if I used a ranged attack spell, it would get disadvantage, right?
Pardon me?
I'm
If you
current-
range attack, yeah, it would have disadvantage because you have a dude within 5 feet.
Okay.
You can move further back down the passage. I can expand the map if we need to.
But that would give me opportunity attack without disengaging.
It sure would.
Do you get advantage for outnumbering something?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay.
So now the question is, do I try with disadvantage to Eldritch Blast it, or do I ineffectual bonk it?
Blast it, dude.
Alright, this will be made at disadvantage.
I believe
no.
you, Amxal.
Oh no.
Don't
Alright.
believe in me.
So,
you did
I
shit
need you
that
to
anyway,
re-roll
apparently.
that versus Yarrik's AC.
Oh, Yarrik, I apologize. Oh no.
Oh no. So Yarrik, you're gonna take 7
Well-
damage as you get shot directly in the asshole.
Well, I have cover. I have cover.
No, you don't. She's standing immediately behind
Wait,
you.
wait. How do you go from this angle to...
By the magic of natural ones, that's why.
Yeah.
Anka was ready to throw the blast and then just gets slammed with Konrad's body and her arm flies off to the side.
Oh, also I forgot to mention, the warg probably is strong, so it has disadvantage on strength checks.
Alright, yep, that's a good choice. Alright, so yeah.
Christ.
Yarrik, please deduct 7 hit points. And then take...
Can I just take the 5 hit points, which was the initial attack damage?
Nope.
You sure? Because that feels like it should be, since I only re-rolled to see if it hit him instead.
Exactly. There you go.
Don't be silly.
Yeah, I'm with Merz, no.
Fuck.
What?
I feel the original attack damage should apply even if I'm re-rolling to attack someone else. That's what I'm saying.
You wouldn't say that if you'd rolled like a 10 for damage.
That's what I'd say regardless, because that's what we do in Borks.
Alright, only because that's what we do in Borks and I just haven't been paying attention.
Oh, thank God.
I'm sure 2 hit points won't matter that much.
You say that.
You say that.
I think you should have 2 more hit points than that. Should have 14.
Wait. How did the dragon shield jump on top of it when it goes?
So he
after
didn't
us?
really jump on top of it. The warg just ran through its square and ducked its head, and the dragon shield just sort of fell onto him.
Oh.
Basically cutscene magic,
That's-
because they're
Okay.
effectively 1 unit.
Okay. So wait, if they're 1 unit, I get favored enemy.
Against the dragon shield, yeah. Who, mathematically speaking, is the more dangerous opponent, though. May not look
Really?
like it yet.
Does he do 2d6 damage and
Not yet,
stuff?
but he might.
Oh, great, wonderful. Well,
So anyway,
I mean,
Yarrik,
not
what
to
do?
shank the wog.
Oh, why do I do? Oh boy.
Yarrik, it's time to do the thing we do.
I'm gonna
best.
smack a bitch. I'm gonna smack a bitch twice. Specifically that works. Then
Alright.
use my bonus
No,
action.
Smack the fucker on top of the wog.
You see, the warg is an easier target.
Is it?
I mean, the
I'm
warg isn't
smacking the
wearing
warg.
armor.
I'm committing to the warg. The warg will die by my hand.
Alright, there you
You'll
go.
see, it'll be super fun.
Alright, a 12 will miss, but an 18 will hit and slice into it. The creature
Can I
screams.
give it +5?
Yeah, you can use your channel divinity, sure.
I'm not.
Jesus
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Why not? That's a lot. Do it.
And 7 isn't the most he could roll, so.
That's a 3. That's a fucking 3, Freya. I
Yeah,
got my
but that's-
handy dandy bonus action. Because
Okay,
there's
go
the
for it.
free action. Which will be a healing word on Konrad. Don't die on me.
Alright. Konrad, you have gone from a mighty 10 hit points to 3 in the blink of an eye. And the bite
Can
of
I
a...
pretend to be on zero for right now?
Yes. Please make a deception or performance check versus his passive perception.
I thought in communism you should stand up and help your brothers and sisters, not cower on the ground.
So, incidentally, Kobold Dragon Shield, that will meet his passive perception. I'm going to say the status quo remains the same, which means he doesn't think you're up.
Okay, good.
So the Dragon Shield, coup de grace, Konrad. No, he's going to spin his
It would be
blade
something to
around,
do.
and he is going to drive it into the other squishy. So
This
yeah.
is gonna be something.
If only
something.
if we had Winter and Q, then we could have had like 2 other
Poke.
squishies to throw at it.
Oh, it's okay. That hits me for 9.
All right, and then he's going to poke you again. Poke.
That misses.
Jesus.
All right.
Luckily enough, because that would have dropped me.
Ding, ding. All right, Cole.
Me.
You.
Shank a bitch.
Jesus fucking Christ. Well, unfortunately, because this dipstick stabbed the warg and not the guy on top, and shank a warg or shank the dipstick on top.
Let's begin with a warg. You see,
I don't get big bonuses on murking the warg. I get giant bonuses on.
look,
murking
you don't get the
humanoids.
bonuses, but the sooner we kill the warg, the sooner we can make sure he doesn't go back and alert his.
He's not
That
going
thing
to.
moves fast. He can disengage at any point and just go back to get reinforcements.
Fine. I'm going to cast as a bonus action. Hunter's Mark on the warg.
All right, there are now 2 different D6 damage multipliers on there.
I'm not going to warg
What's that?
with my. Oh, I rolled 20.
All right, that's a hit.
That's shit. 5 plus 10 damage.
All right, the thing is already limping. It's covered in blood and cuts from the savage beating it's gotten, but it is still alive.
I don't think I can do anything else, can I?
So Konrad,
You can move. You can move if you want to.
you could. You
So,
could move.
I can do what, sorry?
Move. Which you, I mean, you
Oh,
could move to like any of these 3 squares and not get opportunity attacked. So got that going
I like
for
where
you.
I am.
also you are no longer stealthed because you have attacked. Nope. Anyway, Konrad, go.
Unfortunately.
The merchant gave us all healing potions, right?
Yes, you each have
Yeah,
one
so that's
healing
one.
potion.
And
I should have two.
those are a bonus action to use on yourself.
Correct.
And they're what?
2d4 plus 2.
That's better than the potions we got.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
Back to full.
If he gets another 19, he can go back to the floor. Cole will get Leok flashbacks.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone is aware you're here now.
Yeah. Let's
Stab a warg.
You know, I was drawn between 2 spells, and I decided I'll go with a utility one instead of damage. And I should have just taken fucking Burning Hands. I really should have done.
You really should have. We've been over this so many times with so many people. It's a saving game. Always take the DPR.
Yeah, I will
I-
just drop a magic missile into a warg spot.
All right.
That's a good choice.
What if it's a female?
You destroy it.
Oh, it doesn't
Wow,
matter
that's good
anymore.
damage.
So you shoot
We
the
ripped
warg,
it to shreds.
it stumbles back and just rolls down the stairs, and the little kobold that was riding it just jumps down. Ah! Dusk will come and you all die!
Well,
What did
I'll
he
answer
say?
him in Draconic then. You're next, little bastard.
Now you!
You fucking what, mate? I swear on your mum.
Konrad, is that it? Do you want to stand
I'll
up?
stand up. Yeah.
Good choice.
That's a very good choice.
All right. Let's see. Actually, I should roll a d4 to see where this guy, or d3, I guess, to see where this guy lands. 1, 2. Okay, yeah, he lands there. All right. Little kobolds in the back. This guy's gonna come over here and wake his friend up. Slap.
Well, it bought us a turn. It is worth it.
And that friend is then gonna stand up and come over here. Do 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 do. Whoopsh. Slap his friend, who's then gonna come over here and shoot a sling stone at Yarrik.
Wait, he's got
It's
covered.
gonna hit me in the eye.
It does. You will have a plus. God, that's a clusterfuck. A +4 bonus to AC, so he needs to crit basically.
If you crit,
She's
you
gonna
get a
crit.
KO.
There you go.
Jesus Christ, Savin, what is wrong
I
with
told
you?
you.
All right,
Animal.
that'll be 9 damage.
I could fucking feel it.
I can imagine that Cole and Yarrik, whilst brutal, have like a really good footwork with each other because they've known each other for like years.
Blitz.
The kobolds are done. The warg is going to make its death save. It's all right. Anka, boy howdy, this went badly fast.
Yeah. So, first up, bonus action. We're going to transfer the hex from the warg over to Dragon Shield here.
All right.
And next up is a favorite of mine against Dragon Shield here. Guiding Bolt.
Getting a buldu.
Does 11
Well,
hit?
I got bad news for you. An 11
Oh, come
does
on.
not hit.
Oh,
He is in fact wearing the scales of his ancestors in glorious kobold mail. So no, that just wings off of his armor plate and blasts some stones off. I said what eye, not which eye, Yarrik.
all right.
Cole,
So, before anything else, there's more space backwards, yes?
Yes.
Without going off the map.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and extend the map a bit.
This guy has a spear, though, doesn't he?
He does. It is potentially a ranged weapon, yes.
Oh,
So, just, follow the contours here.
What contours?
what contours?
Don't stray off these 2 square lines.
Oh, okay, so just straight back. It's never,
Yeah.
not missing. So he has a spear.
He does indeed have spear.
just cast spells to him. You're still not in close range, so you can still hit him without killing us this time.
I already did cast a spell. I was thinking about moving back, but he's got a spear, so opportunity attack. So no. I'm staying where I'm at, apparently. Also, this is probably a good time to mention. Guess what, guys? Warlocks only get 2 spell slots.
Same with me, dude. And I'm a ranger.
Yeah. At this level, it's pretty much the same for everybody.
I have
This is
3
this is
spell
the ed-
slots.
this is the edgiest fucking cobalt I've
Yeah,
Evan.
he
This is like
definitely
teenage DCL.
yes, he is a tiny DCL.
Yeah, the
All right.
reason I mentioned that
Yarrik.
is I've used up 2.
Oh well,
Cole calls out to Yarrik. If you can keep the dragon shield busy, I'm gonna deal with his friends quickly. Okay?
I'll try.
well,
Fucking hell.
Don't worry. Just top yourself up and get in his face.
Fucking hell. Okay. Potion time. What's the potion?
2d4 plus 2.
God, it took me forever to type. 6.
Hey,
Good enough.
it's better than your average healing word.
It's a solid amount.
And
Special
look up to him. This place will also give me some cover. That's great.
Yep.
Perfect. Next turn.
All right. Oh, that's a bonus action to drink a potion, so you have an
Oh, really?
yeah. on
Oh, Ben.
yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello there, my friend. Let me introduce you to Steel.
Actually, Crystal.
Oh,
Crystal.
whatever. Fuck
Swing.
12 damage.
Alright, that hurts. Some of his scale mail crinkles under the impact, but he is still standing. And it is his turn. So with all of the fire and fury of the Kobold clans, the Dragon Shield will have at thee with his
I don't
spear.
believe in Yarrik.
So, out of curiosity, does the disadvantage from Hex transfer over from the Warg to Dragon Shield, or is that only on the Warg?
It is also on the
it
Dragon
does
Shield.
apply, but it's ability checks, which
Yeah.
attack
Well, I
rolls
mean-
aren't.
Are they not ability check?
No. There are
No,
three kinds of
it's
rolls.
on
Attack
effect.
rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. They're very different.
Alright. Well, I tried to help you
That
out
would make
here.
Hex real good.
Alright, so yeah, he is going to ventilate Yarrik.
Fucking hell.
Oh, for God's sake!
Savin, stop using loaded
One hit
dice.
point.
scumbag.
Oh my god.
Tink!
The second one didn't
She
hit.
doesn't hit the second time, it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, the Dragon Shield just laughs maniacally and screeches, Dusk will come! Blood! And he's
You
gonna
fucking bastard!
he's going to step in here so that he is within reach of all of you.
Okay.
No escape!
Uh,
Alright, I'm gonna cast the best spell in the game. I'm casting Hail of Thorns, and I'm gonna throw a dagger. Now, in my yeet this motherfucker, if I can get my fucking arrow thing, this cobalt right here.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just have to click on throw a dagger, don't I?
that is what you should do, yes.
Give me.
If I
1
remember,
second.
the spell is the spell is used up when you hit.
I know that. Off. Does it hit the cobalt? Savin?
Does a 12 hit? Let's see. That is exactly a hit.
Cool. Not only that, now that I've hit him, I deal 7 damage.
So you kill that guy. Jingle, jingle,
Yeah,
jingle.
but hail of arrows goes off. From the dagger itself, it twists and it turns. And it forms into an explosion of thorns. Which, effectively, if I can get the fucking ability, I can just click it for you.
It's an AoE of like 5 feet and it does that much damage all around it.
Yeah, it does 12 damage around it 5 feet. You have to roll a dexterity save for everyone around it. that
I
cobalt
really
one-
don't, because they just die.
Next to. Okay, cool. I thought that would like cut out the wall grenade to get back up as well.
I mean, it gives a failed death saving throw to the Warg, so that's something.
Does it not kill it outright with 12 damage?
No.
Is it not like a coup de grace?
No.
It will
Remember how I was
inflict a
having
failed
to-
death save, though.
Remember how I was having to like stab those kobolds on the farm earlier because they had those death saves?
Didn't
This is the same
actually-
sort of thing.
Oh, fair enough. Well, I got rid of some chaff so I can't like fucking back the stick up. And I put the doggo down. All I can do now is move, isn't it? If I wanted to.
You could, yes.
How much health
I-
does Yarrik got?
I
I
wouldn't
can't-
recommend moving, though.
Yarrik has 1 HP.
Yeah, do
Jesus
remember that there is
Christ.
a dragon shield up in your biz.
So I can't use my move action to actually like do anything else.
Not unless you want to get opportunity attacked.
Can't use it to do a bonus action.
Nope.
There is
Yes,
no
my turn,
action
then.
economy like that in the game.
That's me done. Then
Alright.
for that.
Konrad, you are confronted by a tiny, very edgy, angry kobold.
Yeah, How healthy does it look?
Let's say it has 3 limbs attached out of 4, hypothetically.
Alright, given how badly fucked up Yarrik seems to be, with, now a fake eye, let's just try to put it down. I'm just going to
do my last spell slot and magic missile spat.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have 3 spells, that's right. Alright, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, that hurts. Boom, boom, boom. 3 big impacts on his mail, but he is still standing. Very much so. Basic bitch kobolds. Inspired by their leader's valor, this one kobold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is going to rush up here and just jab a dagger at Yarrik with advantage from pack tactics.
No!
Down you go.
It's okay, Yarrik. I'll get you back up.
So yeah, Yarrik, just as you're turning around to hear these footprints coming or footpads coming toward you, and this tiny kobold leaps into the air and just drives a dagger into your neck and just barrels you down to the ground. Stab, stab, stab.
A blit.
The warg. Oh. Okay. Anka.
All right.
Woo lad.
First up, bonus action of Healing Light on Yarrik. So, expend 2 dice for this. Hey, Yarrik, you get 10 HP. Get back up.
Oh.
And then, because this has apparently worked so much in the past, ineffectual bonking on the kobold.
It is ineffectual, unfortunately.
14 doesn't hit.
It does not. He is wearing the mail of his ancestors. He has an armor class of 15.
You're killing me, Savin. You are killing me.
No, actually I'm killing Yarrik right now, but I'll get back to you in a minute.
Thank you.
Yarrik. Actually, I might be killing you now, because you just decided to reveal yourself as a healer.
This is fine. This fucker, this shouty fucker in front of...
Yeah, the
Don't
guy
bother
who's
with him.
like...
Fine.
Don't bother with him.
I mean, you say that, but pack tactics.
I say that, but this would also get rid of the actual threat that could probably maybe insta-kill us.
Yeah, I ain't fair. But yeah, so
The
Yarrik,
dragon
do
shield.
note that you are on the ground, prone. You will need to spend half your movement to stand up. Not that that's a big
I'll
deal.
spend half my move to get up and just guided strike his fucking spine.
All right.
I don't need to guided strike after all, never mind.
All right. So 8 points of damage. He is still up.
Use your bonus attack if you can.
Already
can you?
did.
I've got those
crap.
one attack.
I put my second potion now.
Wait,
You have another
yeah,
potion
you
you
should
could
probably
pop.
chug
Yeah.
your second potion.
Oh
Why would
boy.
you do that? That seems like a good idea.
Next turn.
Whew. Alright, so now the Dragon Shield has a choice to make. He could go after one of the squishies, both of whom are dangerous, but he has advantage to attack Yarrik.
Not again. Hit Konrad instead.
Just throw a friend under the bus. Alright, just for that kind of attitude, it's going after Yarrik.
What do you mean? No, you'd be like, no, your comrade over there was the share in the pain.
Oh. Even with advantage,
You
the second
see-
half
Oh, you're doing okay.
misses.
Do
That
four
was
damage.
part of my plan, because I want to die all along.
Damn it, fooled by Snippy being Snippy. Alright, Cole, you're up.
You know what? Do I want to pass the mark right now? Then I can't do 2 attacks. First of all, I'm gonna swing at him once, and I'll see what I do with my bonus action afterwards. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I can actually get my character sheet up anyway. You can mix between spells and core. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna shank him for 7 plus 2, so that's 9 damage.
Alright, that will hit but not kill. He is definitely on
weak is
his
he like?
last rope, though, it looks like.
As someone who intrinsically knows humanoids, how weak does he look?
I mean, he is never weak, but he is badly injured.
I'll give him the 2.
Alright, and now he's dead. Well, unconscious.
Have you seen what I've called my knives?
Yes. Alright, so he slumps to the ground unconscious. Konrad.
Alright, so that last kobold, I'm going to point my staff at him, give it a little whack, and, and from the tip, made of pure flame, a burning torch will fly at his...
And down he goes.
Fireball grip.
No.
Since you're all dead, do we go...
They're
you're
not
gonna
dead
get-
yet.
I'm just going to roll one last death saving throw for everybody.
Yeah.
And then,
Good.
Alright, presumably a lot of you will just coup de grace the dragon shields. Yeah, now we're out of combat.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
definitely. Gonna loot anything on Yaslam as
So,
well.
So
yeah.
now
Sphere.
we're
As
out of
the
initiative?
dragon shield slumps to the floor, his vision blackening, he screeches out, "The chief! Chief Pinknubs will rip out your eyes!"
We're just gonna fucking kick him in the face.
Oh! And now he's unconscious.
I test the theory of whether I can fit my boot in their mouths
You can indeed,
as he
and
screams out.
break his jaw.
Fucking slinger.
Reverse bites the curb. Let's move all these corpses out of the way. And yeah,
You know, Yarrik,
as you enter this chamber, you see this huge statue of a nude elven woman bearing a beautifully crafted rapier, holding it out over all of your heads as you enter.
it doesn't look like one you could actually loot, does it?
Make
No.
a investigation check.
We are not stealing from the dead.
You're not stealing from the dead.
I want to find out what this is about. Throw his
This
yeah,
would be
you
a
did that.
religion check.
Oh, can I guidance myself?
Yes.
Oh,
I forgot I can do this.
That would have been handy.
you do it.
Womp.
Could you investigate it as well, please?
You want me to investigate what?
Yeah, when you investigate if it's usable.
I mean,
So,
Go ahead and roll your
how's
d4.
this in-
so I just want to say here real quick, the guy just mentioned the chief. Let's not worry about looting. Let's go and save the life.
Alright, so as you're
Yes,
saying
we can
that,
loot on the way out.
Yarrik,
Easier to
you
carry
look
that
up
way.
and you see this sword isn't even part of the statue. It's just holding the sword. Statue is stone, sword metal. It appears to be a long silvery rapier. And as you
I
sort of
will-
focus on it, you are fairly sure it's magic.
I mean, yeah, it seems like something you can probably rip out and use, and it's considering the age of the statue and the state of the rapier, it's probably magical. But if the kobolds haven't looted it already, I think you should probably not be touching.
I'm gonna. Can I
Oh, no,
roll
no,
this
no,
baby
no.
trap before I grab her?
So to see if it's booby trapped would be an investigation check, which you already failed.
I
Yarrik,
think
Yarrik
Cold
didn't-
Soul person is
Yarrik found no traps.
trying. Soul
There.
Cold mine.
It's probably cursed. Why do you think the little buggers didn't already use it themselves?
Could they
Don't
reach
you fucking-
it?
Don't take from the
Small.
dead. Let's leave it for now and move on.
So Cole would instinctively grab it as they were moving up.
Okay. So as everyone's
God.
like getting ready to go, you reach up and just boink, jack the sword. Cole, what's your alignment?
I would say chaotic neutral.
All right. So let me check a thing here. All right. Yeah, you pick up the sword.
you
If it's
bad
magic,
energy
you
sensitive.
don't feel anything. It just feels like a nice rapier.
So you can't dual wield rapiers. Is that true?
Correct, unless you take a
Yes.
feat for
You
it.
can't use it.
But yeah,
Oh,
you will
feat.
have to just one-hand it.
Yeah,
That's
and
fine. I'll put it in my inventory.
Shink.
You're
And
putting that back
Just
when
when it
we leave
comes to
here.
my-
As you about that, as you take
Yeah.
the sword out and sort of flick it around, the statue like begins to show cracks all along it. its body, and then crumbles to dust. And everyone hears that and turns around and sees as this big dust cloud wafts out over the room. And it's very loud as it crumbles. If they didn't know you were coming before, they should do now.
Pretty sure they knew when we like companions and the cobalt was scrubbed the entire corridor.
Let's throw an Arcana check at that, because that sure as fuck does not occur with mundane trap.
What did I just
Comrade,
say?
could you give us?
What exactly are you arcanaing?
Fucking Cole or Cole's new acquisition?
The sword or the statue?
The statue.
Alright.
What type of magical effect could have caused that?
You would guess that statue was enchanted to resist the wear and tear of centuries just to hold on to that sword, and having fulfilled its duty, it crumbled to dust.
It's fine. If they did not want anyone to take the sword, then they would have kept the spell truly permanent. As it was simply, I can only assume, waiting for a worthy wielder. Whether that's Cole, I don't know, but...
Cole, I swear to Aomidi, if you could, I will personally drag your ass back to the temple and beat you with a rapier.
Either way, let's move forward. What's done is done. We need to move. Since you all seem to forget, there is a person waiting for us to save them.
You're correct, I'm sorry. Do any of you perhaps need healing before we go to the next area? They probably know we're coming.
You look like you need some healing yourself.
No, I'm fine.
Self.
I don't have time to bleed.
I've got a little bit left in the juice to heal us if need be.
You might not get the opportunity if you get a sling to the face. Just saying.
And there's no telling if we
Yeah, I
need to
think-
heal the Miss Amelia as well.
Let's move. Wait, traps. Traps.
Can I check for traps, Savin?
Yeah, that would be the investigation.
Traps.
Skill.
Viable?
Investigation.
Does anyone have a
Wait,
15-foot
Pete.
pole by any chance?
Also, is Freya
I
cutting
don't-
out like randomly for anyone else?
Yeah.
Yes, a little bit.
Okay, good.
I'm
It's
gonna
not
join
just
and
me.
leave. I'm gonna join and leave.
Yeah, I didn't understand what you just said there.
Yeah, neither did I.
Presumably leaving the call and coming back.
Yeah, leave and
Yeah, is that
rejoin,
better?
she said.
So far.
For now.
Cool. I don't get any bonus. I get bonuses to do anything with the creatures or using either roll
Cutting out
investigation
super
anymore.
hard, but
Anyway.
no, you don't get any bonuses for checking for traps.
No, cool.
You do get one extra 1d4.
Alright.
It's not a traditional 10-foot pole, but I can improvise something. I've got a spare quarterstaff, some rope, and some torches. Tie them
Alright.
together, it's like a big threshing device.
That would probably be a wise idea. These are kobolds we're talking about. This place is probably littered with traps.
Alright.
Who moved me? Why am I moved?
I'm
Why was I
gathering
moved?
I'm gathering tokens.
I got a
Okay.
15 by the way for.
You detect no traps,
investigation.
however you do find, as you move further into the dungeon, a gelatinous cube sitting in a pool, and don't fuck with it, because we're running out of time. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We're not messing with
Okay.
gelatinous cube.
Alright, get back here.
I'm gonna go to the
Get back
stairs,
here,
grab
motherfucker.
stealth as.
Freya, stop moving.
Oh.
Just
Okay,
gonna
my
just
bad.
gonna hit the fast forward button here, so we can actually finish this tonight.
Okay.
There are no further traps, and aside from Cube Senpai, no further dangers as you progress into the tunnel. You keep your guard about you
Oh, good,
as
because
you
we're just about
emerge
to go.
into a lower level to the sound of chanting. A
I'm not in
kobold
front.
shrieking and bouncing around, waving a dagger and a staff with a great golden headdress atop its tiny little head.
So, Savin, just saying this here real quick. I would not have led with the big old guy with the big crystal blade here. I would have been behind him at least.
Oh yeah, you
I
can
would have,
arrange yourselves in
stealthed.
marching order. That's fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
please
it's
do
a good spot.
be under here. That is
I
a
can't see
higher
anything.
level.
My screen's black, dude.
Then I
Oh.
need the first two to move forward a couple of paces. I would not be this close to them.
I can't see
Neither
shit,
would
dude.
I.
Refresh. Freya, your internet is probably fucking up.
Scroll up
Alright,
there.
I rolled for stealth as well, just so you're aware.
Okay.
I thought I should just pre-roll that. Cool. Loading. Now everything's still black, dude. I am looking at the black screen.
Even up here?
Oh, I can see now. Yeah.
So, important question, Savin. Did it take us an hour to get to this place?
No, it sure took like 2 minutes.
All right.
Yeah. An hour would matter to me as well, so I can reapply my stack.
If you guys want to take a short rest before you get here, that's fine, but I do need to know.
No,
I don't
thank
think
you.
we have time for a short rest.
Alright.
I don't think I get slots back in a short rest, do I?
Nope. Only the Warlock.
Warlocks do.
I would get one slot back.
You do get one. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I can still apply Hunter's Mark as long as it's within an hour.
Alright. So it sounds like you're not taking a short rest, correct?
I don't think we have time to, considering they're going to try and sacrifice Amelia.
No.
Alright. I guess I'm joining Anka in the cantrip factory.
You could always... you could
Look,
always get an
cantrips are
inspirational
amazing
speech.
when they work.
Inspirational speech, maybe?
Yeah,
Give
you
us
can
an
take
stat-
like enough time to give everyone the temp HP, I think, if Konrad wants to inspire everybody.
Please do it in
Yes.
common.
Yes, I'll do it in common, extolling everyone on the virtues of the united greater humanitariat standing against the monsters who, despite our best efforts, will continue to resist us.
Jesus Christ, Freya.
Sorry.
Going into the virtues of an armored revolution and a state of constant revolution in order to prevent a new dictatorship from forming.
Alright, so just as everyone is being filled with the light of communism deep in their hearts, you emerge into this final chamber deep under the barrows, where you see a albino kobold jumping around, waving its staff and dagger, this great gold headdress upon its head, and you can hear muffled grunting from Amalia, who, though you can't see her yet, is clearly still alive, if only just. What do you do?
I am going to use my stealth roll I had to try and sneak closer
Okay.
to get a better look to over here at minimum.
Also gonna try to sneak.
I'm going to drop my... It's not an attack. I'm going to drop my Hunter's Mark on him, if that's okay.
Okay, hold on a second, though. I do need to look at something.
He's jumping around and shouting, so it would be harder for him to notice us.
Yeah, you say that, but you're also in heavy armor, so... Clink, clank, clink,
It's an
clank.
11.
It is an 11, which, incidentally, is enough to not get spotted.
It's enough for
Wow.
me to not spot myself.
Alright, so yeah, he gets marked. Casters, you can tend to just sit in the back way down there?
Give me 1 second.
Nice.
For a
Okay.
bit, yeah.
We're gonna step up to about here, probably.
Yeah,
They'll
and when
probably
you
hear
get there, the kobold whirls around and says, "Surfacers! The Shadow Council will deal with you! You will not stop the sacrifice!" And as he holds up his hands, you can see that each of his fingers, while the rest of his scales are albino, all of his fingertips are this bright pink. Hence the name Pink Nubs. And he flails his arms around, and shit starts going down immediately. So
Uh,
I'm going to roll
Yep.
my initiative, right?
this
guess that might
is
happen as well.
most certainly initiative time. Yes.
Yeah.
If I'm lucky, this will be the time that the range will get me good initiative. Let me just roll.
No.
oh boy.
Just no.
Let's have a look. What's that? Oh, I got 18 this time. Maybe I'll actually not be the lowest person.
Yeah, you're not the lowest person, I can tell you that.
The Shadow Council is pretty slow.
That's fine. They don't need to go first. Let's see.
What stats do I put down for the saber? Sorry, by the way, I'm in the
just drag a rapier out of the compendium, and it'll just autofill everything.
Just an ordinary rapier.
Yep. In your hands, it is but an ordinary blade.
Because I'm not evil or good.
Maybe it's because you're neutral. Or maybe it's, what were you, chaotic neutral? I don't even know.
What fills a man's heart with neutrality? Alright, is everyone on the board? Looks good. Alright. Good luck, everybody. Amalia actually goes first. Interesting.
Wow, okay. So she frees herself and runs away.
You know,
I'd love to for yourself and get herself over here.
she would sure love to do that as well. Let's see how that goes for her. Not well. She's not able to get her gag or her bonds off. Alright, and being tied up on an altar, that's pretty much all she's got. Colt.
Emma du matin, which means walk here.
Alright.
I'm gonna go the stabby stab route.
Alright, so as you get here, you see 3 huge coffins standing above you on the upper deck, and from each of them crawls forth a hideous robed figure made of pure inky blackness that moan with infernal hatred.
I'm gonna go
Carry
with
on.
one thing at a time, and like I've seen a White Queen, so
It's true. You've seen some shit.
this is not good, but at the same time, mummies, White Queen.
So yeah, what do?
I'm gonna go 1.
Alright,
And I'm gonna
those
roll.
are both hits.
Yep. I need to. Yeah. So that's both hits. That's 9 plus 6 is 15. Then I add on
Minus
2 for both of them.
4, yep.
So that's 19. And I roll 1d. And I roll 2d6. It'll be quicker. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I roll another 6 into that.
Alright.
That's 25 damage.
Wait, does Hunter's Mark apply to each attack or only the first
Yeah.
attack?
It does actually apply
Every
to both.
time you do damage.
Oh man, he's
Okay,
fucked.
just making sure, because sometimes it says like first attack and not any of the rest of them.
Whew,
Like
that
Cole appears from the
hurt
shadows,
so
and
much.
she rips.
Yeah, that was a bad time. Alright. Let's see how this spell works. Okay. Okay. So... Ah, yes. Okay. Okay. So he is going to cast a spell on himself. And then he's going to take the disengage action. And then move. Go.
You can do both of those
1,
things.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to go over here where it's safe.
Well,
Howard!
if the spell was a bonus action, he could do the disengage.
It was
If
indeed
not,
a bonus action.
Yeah. I was just answering
Yarrik,
his
you're
question.
probably the only person close enough. Oh, and Cole, you're a spellcaster too. You can both roll Arcana if you so desire. See what he casts.
Yeah, sure.
Nice. He definitely
I don't
cast
know shit.
haste on himself. A powerful spell that allows him to move and attack with incredible frequency. Y'all are fucked.
Oh yeah,
wait.
if you can cast third level spells, then we're definitely fucked.
It is the seal.
All right, Konrad, you're up.
Do you say wet
Alright.
dream?
Gonna stamp up here. Look. Well, maybe I'll see him soon. And I guess I'll stick by Anka for now, so I have a chance of seeing him.
All right. Did Yarrik
And-
get on board? Oh no, he's just slow.
I guess I'll ready an action to firebolt the first obviously hostile thing I see.
Okay, cool. So you want to shoot Cole now or later? No, I'm kidding. All right,
What did you
Shadow
say?
o'clock. So Cole, I'm sorry. This is about the least optimal thing that could have happened for you.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, Konrad, you can in
1.
fact see one of these shadows, it looks like, so
Yay!
if you want to go ahead and pop off a firebolt. Unless you don't think
Oh,
the wraiths, the ring wraiths here are... Yeah,
Are they humanoids?
No! No. Maybe at some point in their, existence cycle, but not now.
So would they count as undead then, or
They are most certainly undead.
So,
shame.
while it didn't hit, it is still able to fire. Does it let me see anything as it sails into the air?
Not enough for you to discern anything. You just notice that there are 3 shadows racing towards Cole and about to, get some of that
Can I
sweet,
shout
sweet
out-
elf flesh.
Can I shout out that there's 3 monsters, shadowy monsters? Let's just go with that.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess it what they are.
So I'm going to throw some attacks at you. So first attack.
I'd rather if you didn't.
Whoop. Does a 15 hit you?
No,
Cool. How about an 18?
unfortunately.
Alright, so you take 8 necrotic damage, and I'm going to need you to make let's see. Oh no, there's no saving throw for this. Cool. So write down what your strength score normally is, and reduce it by a point.
Okay, that's fine. I don't use strength anyway.
Yeah, it's fine until you die. And then
Yeah,
the
take
third
it
Die
attack.
having 0. Wait, if you have 0 strength, you die.
Yeah, I think, right?
Yep. Alright,
I don't
and
think so. Really?
by another point.
Wow, they hit me double tapped. Wow.
Yep.
So you just took 16 necrotic, by the way, as well.
Yeah, I know. Which puts me down.
So yeah,
to
you have
less
a
health.
mighty 6. So this could go badly for you
I
very
have more than
quickly.
6. I have 10 because I have the bonus 10 HP. Remember? Bonus
Right.
4 technically. So
I mean,
lost.
like you have six strength left.
Oh yeah, but if I get hit 6 more times, I'm probably dead anyway.
I mean, it could be
That's
as little as 2 more times.
That's a good point.
I meant if 6 more went through.
Yeah. Alright. So that's the Shadow Council. They just gangbang Cole. Anka.
Okay. Alright. Let me measure out something here. Okay. I can see the shadow decently enough. They look pretty undead and evilly, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are most certainly horrible undead abominations.
Well, let's hope this works. It's green flame, or not green flame, sacred flame.
Alright. Deck
Give me
save.
Deck save.
It just passes through and explodes on the wall.
All right, and then I will take a step back.
Nice. Yarrik.
Look, you gotta have your options open, really.
It's true, you do.
If you step back, how much further back can you be?
In the next dungeon.
You piece
I
of
moved
shit.
back 10 feet, so
Alright.
who knows?
That's an action, and then you... Are you casting that on
Bonus
yourself or on Cole?
I'm gonna cast on myself. I call.
Okay.
Fuck you!
Good choice. Good choice.
Great choice. If
So-
you would help him.
Is that an action or a bonus action to cast Shield of
Bonus,
Faith?
bonus.
Do I hit?
Oh, yep, sure does. Do you hit? That's a good question. Yes, you do.
Oh, thank fucking God. Wait a minute. I should have turned in dead. Can I do that instead?
Nope, you've already rolled. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Also, do you have a use of channel divinity left to
Actually, no,
turn
you don't.
with?
No, never mind. I cannot turn undead.
Whoom. So yeah, your crystal blade just cuts right through this thing. NBD. Amalia. Alright. Time to
Get your ass out
struggle.
of that fucking thing.
Alright. She manages to get her gag out. Oh
Verbal
gods,
spell,
please.
Verbal spell.
You can do it. I believe in you. And she is going to drop onto probably Yarrik at this particular juncture. An inspiring word. She's a bard.
Why did Yarrik? I'm the one who came in here.
Because you're less. Because Yarrik's less likely to die in the immediate future. I'm sorry.
What do you?
Look,
She should.
she obviously wants to get the Yarrik D.
It's in roleplay. She'll be like, "Oh, Cole was the first one seen. Jumped in to save me."
In roleplay, also, you just got sucked on by two shadows, so...
It didn't feel very good.
Yeah,
They
you don't
to
look
rethink
very
their
good. You
professions.
look like a hollow shell of your former self. So yeah, she
appreciate that.
inspires Yarrik to fight harder and better and faster and stronger. And that's her turn. Cole.
This is it's looking promising. First thing of order, I'm gonna yeet one at that fucking little cobalt piece of shit.
Alright. You will have disadvantage because there's many enemy in 5 feet of you.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, you're making a ranged attack within 5 foot of an enemy.
Oh, is it just being in 5 foot of an enemy?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Huh. Okay, so I'm gonna go 1-2 on these two fuckers. First
Okay.
of all, I'm gonna smack the wanker that hit, that Yarrik hit.
Alright, sounds
I'm
good.
gonna try if I can actually fucking click my ability properly. I'm just. Oh, I was looking at the name like a fucking spastic. My bad. 21. That's 5. Is that a hit?
So yeah, it is a hit. However, as you swing your blade through this thing, you notice that you don't do nearly as much. You have less impact than Yarrik did, as if your blade is somehow ineffectual against this thing. You do damage, but not much.
Awesome.
Whing. Alright, and you have a bonus action.
I am going to lob one at the little fucker anyway.
Alright, go ahead and roll. We'll have disadvantage. His AC is 15. Good luck.
Please roll high, me.
Well,
AC 15.
if only you'd hadn't had disadvantage.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my movement action as well.
Alright.
Because I can move here, can't I? Without.
No, you will get
triggering
opportunity
No, you
attack by the
cannot,
last guy.
And you'd also be standing in Yark's square, which you cannot do.
Yeah, you can't end your turn there, but you can move through him.
Can I disengage with my movement?
You can't disengage
Nope.
since you've already attacked.
What can I do?
Basically, stand there and suck it at this
Chug a
point.
potion. Can I chug a potion?
No, because you
No,
use your
that's-
offhand attack.
If you wanted to, you could move over to here, but that probably doesn't really help you.
So normally you wouldn't be able to because they're enemies, but these are incorporeals, at least semi-so. So yeah.
Well, if they're incorporeal, can I not simply go this way?
I mean, you can go wherever you want to, but if you leave their reach, they will opportunity attack you. And you are in reach of 3 of them. So if you move into any square that is not in these 3, you will get opportunity attacked.
So the point of moving would be pointless.
Correct. There is no point in moving at this juncture unless you want to get opportunity attacked.
Basically, stand still and die. Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Pink Nubs is going to look at all of you, look down at the sacrifice on the altar below him, and screech, "Blood!" And he is going to Assassin's Creed onto the altar and try and stab Amalia.
Oh, god damn it.
So,
Maybe
yeah.
if you didn't pussy hide over there, get over here and save our asses.
I'm sorry, how are
Alright.
you handling that with a much better
So
AC than
he stabs directly into her shoulder. He was going for the throat, but his own excited momentum just carries him a little bit too far, and he does not kill her instantly, but does hurt her. And then let's see, that's his action. He's then going to use a bonus action to scarp her over here.
Why does he come? I'll show him the good part of the world.
All right, Konrad. Things are not looking up for Cole.
Oh. Please help the impoverished half-elf.
Just
Or
gonna
you could
keep
help the
striding.
wealthy half-elf. Just saying.
I mean, she looks pretty alive anyway.
Yeah, here's the thing. Even if I go further forward, I significantly doubt that I'll be able to see the chief if he, was described as scurrying off again. So
He did duck into like heavy cover.
yeah. I guess,
Mildly unfortunate, but you
firebolt
might.
on a shadow, I guess.
Okay.
It's basically all I can do. Whichever one of them seems the most flickery and insignificant.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll. Boom.
I don't think I hit.
You do not, in fact, hit. You shoot right through him and just impact on the wall. Boom.
Wait, on the wall?
Yeah, on the wall. Not the
You see this
kobold.
arrow?
There's a height difference.
I mean...
Also, no, I'm not going to reward you for missing. Go away. Alright, the Shadow Council. Yeah, Operation Give Cole the Suck.
What do you mean? Yarrik just raped the shit out of one of them. They should be like,
No.
oh no,
They
look
most
at the guy
certainly
with
are not.
I have a
anti-death
magical
sword.
weapon.
Does a 15 hit you? No, it does not.
No,
How about a 16?
no, I don't think matching beats, does it?
It does.
It does.
Meets beats.
Really?
So you're going to take 10 necrotic
Fucking
damage.
horseshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm downed.
And you drain
I
another
still don't know why I'm
strength.
Why am I getting focused?
And the third shadow. Let's see.
You suck, Yarrik.
Yarrik, I mean, you're the one who got the suck, so. But yeah, this one is going to float over here and give unto Yarrik a suck. I don't think a 19 hits, though, since you have Shield of
No.
Faith, does it? No.
No.
You are
I'm
nigh
fucking-
unkillable.
Do you know what would not have hit me? All of those attacks if I had a +2.
I'm sorry. That would have hit me instead. And I'm the one with the magical weapon, so.
They'd be too busy giving me the suck.
Yeah. Alright.
You're dead. Sorry, you're dead.
Anka, you're up.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Oh,
I
as
could-
it turns out,
I could try to
Okay.
Sacred Flame the Shadow again, because I have a feeling radiant damage will probably deal like double to them. Like,
Please.
If
because they're
nothing else,
necrotic or
it'll
something.
absolutely pierce damage resistance.
That's most of my magic stuff anyway, but yeah. I have a feeling Hex probably would not do any good against them because that's necrotic as well. I could try the Eldritch Blast. That could do it. I'm either do I make the attack roll, which apparently I've been really bad at tonight, or do I try to make save and deck save?
I mean, I'll go ahead and spoil that Dex is their highest attribute, so.
All right, attack roll it is.
Alright.
And this
So-
applies to both of them. So
Yeah, it's true. So let's see here. So this is the one that everybody's been beating on, right?
Correct.
Okay. Let's try and get rid of it.
Alright.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, and that does force damage, don't it?
It does.
Well, guess what he's not
That's some good
resistant
shit.
to at all.
Force damage.
Boom! The shadow is obliterated.
And then I will move up just a tiny bit. And that... Well, actually, I have a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You have a
Kobe
potion or
opposed
something?
How effective are you in combat, Cole?
Very.
Is it worth spending the last little d6 of healing I can on you?
Personally, yes, because I would go before them. I could get up. I could either damage one severely, or I could finish off the stupid fucking cobalt and save Amelia.
Alright,
Or
I'm trusting
whatever
you to save
fucking
Amelia.
cases.
you have 2 hit points.
I think it's slightly upsetting, the fact that you only saved me because I gave the Amelia argument. Otherwise, you were like,
I
Hey,
mean,
I was saving
Probably
it just in
not.
case I have to save the rich half-elf that, I don't know, I've been kind of flirting with just a little bit on my time in the vineyard.
So, turns out, attacking twice does not take up my, what's it called? My Channel Divinity. Channel Divinity is Guided Strike, so I can still turn undead.
you used your guided strike, didn't you?
No, I used
No.
the thing that allows me to attack twice.
Oh, right. Every time you wanted to use your guided strike, you fucking hit
I
anyway.
said, no, fuck that. I just hit regardless.
Yeah.
So, turn undead, how does it work?
So I believe they're both going to need to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, fuck. Probably gonna make those.
So what's your spell DC?
It's an 11.
Are you sure you want to channel on? Never mind.
All right.
One of them fucks off.
Yes, one of them will indeed be afflicted with the fears.
He's actually good in this fucking edition.
All right.
Well, it makes
Yeah,
them
it is.
basically run away, so you might get opportunity attacks on them.
I don't
they
believe
let
you
me
get
run away.
opportunity attacks on movement they can't not do. So
Unless they take the disengage action to get away.
It's fine.
all right.
I'm
So
letting-
here's
I
the
mean,
deal.
there's-
Here's the deal with
there's
that.
nothing
If he
in-
provokes attack of opportunity, that'll cause damage, which then breaks turn undead. So either way,
I mean,
and it's a free
I'd
hit
rather
if you
turn
want.
undead.
But
I
I'd
still
rather
say,
have turn undead. Because then I have nothing in the way of me yeeting at the kobold, then we can finish off this shadow, then we can deal with that one. Because I don't think we'll
Right.
kill him in one opportunity attack.
Yarrik, do you have a
Alright,
bonus action?
Well then, can I attack with a bonus action?
No.
Yeet.
Bugger off.
You could potion.
I have no more potions. I've drunk them
Alright.
both.
Amalia is
You
going
only-
to give Cole an inspiring word.
Yeah! I don't know what that does.
It says right there in the box.
Oh, but I can increase my AC, can I?
no.
When you make
You
an
get a
attack
D-
roll, ability
yeah.
check, or saving throw, you can add a d6 to the result. Oh, and she's going to try and struggle
Cool, I'm
through.
gonna... Wait, doesn't this dickhead have to run away?
It's not his turn yet.
Okay, I'm gonna yeet a dagger at this guy.
Hold on. Before it's your turn, she wiggles out of her bonds now that nobody's paying her any mind. And she's gonna book it.
What a bitch. Wait, how do I not notice?
You totally notice, like, she says, get up, I believe in you, and then she squirms out of her bonds and just books it for you. Yeah, she
Okay.
ends up right next to you.
Alright, can I, it's hard to use that. Is there a deception roll I could roll to see that when I got healed, that I can pretend that I'm still down so that when I get up I can get some sort of advantage generation? on the kobold, 'cause
No.
You won't see me.
You will not get advantage, but you can stay down to avoid drawing aggro, e.g. not get attacked further.
But then I can't kill the kobold, can I?
Correct.
I'm gonna yeet one at the kobold.
Alright, so this will be at disadvantage.
Cool. That's one throw. Oh, I just clicked the fucking name again. That's him.
Yeah, that hits
That's him
and
gone.
kills. Or, well, knocks out.
Is that
He-
plus 2?
He
plus 1
staggers
d6?
back and then just falls off. Crack! Goes his neck.
Plus 1 plus 2. That's 8.
You don't get Hunter's Mark. You went down concentration, but there's no way you still had concentration after you were
Oh,
knocked down.
right.
Correct.
Yeah, that's the thing.
However, it doesn't really matter because
Okay.
he had 5
Still
hit points
down.
left, so.
I've got a bonus action left, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna chug a potion.
Do you have one still?
Gonna... Yes, I do. I've never used one.
Okay, just making sure.
What I roll?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
4 plus 2.
Nice. Alright.
Yeah.
Konrad.
Is that me?
Alright. Let us hurl magical torches to spread the light of a greater humanitariat. Let us drive back the evil of shadow.
Alright, which one are you throwing at?
The one that's not going to run away.
Look, I have to try and bait you out. It's practically required. Alright, so
Yeah.
you hit it with a Arcano torch, and the flames eat at its shadowy exterior, but don't seem to do all that much damage.
Yep.
Alright. The Shadow Council. Well, now that Cole's back up,
There's only one of them, okay? So
it's true. One of them is going to
Hopefully.
disengage and just fly back into his coffin. Fuck off.
One's all it takes.
Alright, and then yeah, the other guy is gonna just give you the suck. Oh.
please no. Oh, thank fuck.
Oh, thank fuck.
I'm gonna charitably assume you stood back up anyway, but also wouldn't have hit.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right. The
I'm
shadow attempts to give the suck and is rebuked.
I'm gonna give him the suck next time.
Anka.
Alright. We'll move up just a tiny bit there first up. And worked so well last time. Oh no.
Not again.
All right, roll 1d2.
I'm behind Yarrik.
You are.
That's my
You
argument.
are.
Oh no. I'm sorry, Cole. I hope this is a 1. I don't want to hit the elf.
Fuck you.
I
Oh,
don't
you can
want to
hit
hit you.
Yarrik.
All right,
Yarrik.
you are hitting Yarrik. Please reroll
Okay.
the attack.
You sure?
Fuck.
Oh yeah, right. Reroll the attack.
Yeah, reroll the
It's a
attack.
Yarrik's got it.
Yarrik,
He's got an AC of 20.
Don't crit.
I'm sorry if I'm
You might be
very
fine.
sorry if this hits because this is max damage Eldritch Blast. It's fine.
All right.
Oh,
So that just zings off his armor.
God,
I really
woman.
don't
like-
know what's up that spell. It
I got-
usually works so well.
I'm getting
Usually
some
doesn't
blood
hit me in the
flashbacks.
face.
Savin.
Boom. So right now that's a miss. You do have your D6 inspiration die if you'd like to spend that.
Of course.
Oh yeah, that turns it into a hit. Not a crit, but a hit. So he will take 7 damagios. Whing. All right, Amalia. Cole, where are you storing that rapier? Out of curiosity.
The rapier on my belt.
All right. She's gonna try and take it off you and go fight this shadow. Would you like to stop her from taking the rapier to fight the shadow with you?
She says, you owe me in a rough way, but otherwise she'll let her take it.
All right. So yeah, she will do her noble duty and fight beside her rescuers. Whing! And kill the shadow.
The blaze could be a
While
lot more
NPC
intense,
kill
though.
still.
Ah,
Boom! It
Nice.
explodes as a flash of radiant energy coruscates across the blade and discharges inside the shadow.
so, do we need to still be initiative since the other one flew into its coffin, or
Do you want to stay around and kill that shadow, or are you content to just let it go hide in its box?
I mean, if it's perfectly fine to hide in its box while we run out of here with Amelia, I think that's fine.
Yeah, it's going to be in its box for a while.
All right. Well, as soon as we get out of the dungeon here, I will look over.
Let's make sure
What's
we
gonna go first?
smash the kobold's skull into tiny pieces.
David said he
I
broke his neck on the
have-
way down.
He did break
remember?
his neck, but yeah, you guys can go
Um,
curb stomp him. And yeah, Amalia's going to like drop the rapier and go vomit and then bleed out all over the place because she's
Yeah.
badly stabbed.
Well, I have something I
Yeah.
can give her for that. It's called a potion of healing.
All right, so she will take it gratefully, and her fingers linger on your hand for a moment before she chugs it, goes back up to full. Thank you all so much. I thought that beast was going to kill me. He said he was going to bring back his dark god.
Yeah, well, unfortunately the only darkness he saw was that of my blades.
Yeah, it's a good thing we were able to get to you in time then.
Not a moment too soon.
Sure as hell gonna try.
Can we get out of here? There are more of those undead about, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Let's run.
Right. And thus, our intrepid heroes return with Amalia to the vineyard, all alive and scarred from their journeys, but not permanently so. Cole, your strength will eventually come back. Yarrik, your eye will eventually unswell and regain its vision, though it does hurt to blink for a long time. And Amalia has returned to a thankful mother who gives each of you 500 pieces of silver, emptying out her coffers for her daughter's rescuers.
I will only take half and say that's more than plenty. Save the rest.
Alright.
With the rapier,
Mm-hmm.
Cole will give it to Amelia as long as she promises to practice with it so she can defend herself.
Absolutely.
Because Cole's temperament isn't, she explains, isn't such that she can use such a blade efficiently.
Right.
But with you, it'll be much more.
She feels it's only fair for you to get that extra, what was it, 250 silver for your sacrifice of a magic item.
I don't need the money. 500 is enough.
All right. Well then, yeah, the nobles will be more than happy to provide for your stay so long as you desire, and the kobolds will never again threaten this noble, peaceful place. And that, my friends, is where we leave off for the night. Thank you very much for playing. I hope you enjoyed.
Dang, I wanted to try one last persuasion to see if I can try and just waifu Amelia.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Absolutely.
Oh
yeah. There's some victory fucks going on.
Wait, I want to see if I can cuck him.
Of course you fucking would. Can't just let me have this, Freya.
It's
Just
damn
let
fucking
me have
true.
it.
Yeah, I have to. Have to.
Fuck you.
Alright, well. Alright.
I failed.
At some point, the household's guards just take you out back and beat you.
Fuck you. It'd be more like I fucking was the best wingman accidentally. Never got anything I wanted.
No, it's all fine. But yeah, thank you guys for playing. I hope you enjoyed. And stream YouTube. We will see you tomorrow for Sav&D world premiere. It's going to be a good time with more dungeons.
30% more spiders.
I wish that weren't true. Goodbye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.